I wanna read the Evolving Scene Universe, which is probably like the only joy I'm gonna get from the show besides porn.
Honestly, I kind of want to read the Garfield ones next time. Now I just want to read a bunch of Just Sagan's fan fictions.
Steven gets tendies. The one where Lapis teams up with George W. Bush, I think.
That's the one. That's the one I was going to suggest.
Those two, and of course, Garnet versus Tyrone. Tyrone the
Excuse
Melon
me.
King.
Garnet versus Tyrone. Are any of us here black? We need to find a black guy in the server so he can read that shit. Legit.
No.
You're good. I mean, I assume you know some of your server miners, so.
I do. They never get on voice chat though. It's unfortunate. Wait, no, you know Fallen. Fucking get him in here.
I'm not sure if he wants to do this stuff. I'm not sure if he wants to read a.
No, I don't think he wants to do that shit.
It's lame. He should do it.
Hold on. What about? Hold on. Isn't like your friend Dreamcaster Boy in your server black?
No, he's actually white. I thought he was black too for the longest time.
Anyway, should we read Jumbo Nutron?
Yes, abso-fucking-lutely.
Do
you want to start? Do you want to read it?
I just started. I just started the recording.
Amazing.
I'm gonna say this.
Going to the shadow
realm, Jimbo.
You're going to the shit realm, Jimbo. There's lots of poo-poo there.
You juju on that beat, Jimbo.
Hey, Jimbo, did you know that, you have no bitches, Jimbo?
He got Sydney. Well, then again, Timmy stole her, so.
No, Jimbo, that I'm gay.
Hey, Jimbo, I'm leaving your mom. I just found a hot gay porn website.
It's called Male Model. It's called Modeling Male Models.
Male models. Oh my god, that shit is the funniest thing.
Honestly, this might be the next gen Ren Ranch.
The next gen Ram Ranch.
I'll also expect me to get really loud for no reason because my mom is actually on vacation in LA right now. And I can just be as loud as I want because my dad's cool with it.
Oh, okay. We'll see. Anyways.
Alright, anyway,
yeah. I was gonna say for like the Velma summoning the police mechanic. I was gonna say if she
For
summons the
multiverses,
police,
by the way, for those who don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say for the mechanic, she summons the police and the police car targets and hits Steven, but it literally shows a unique animation of the freaking police officer just pinning Steven's head and stretching his arm out, arresting him violently.
No, I think it should actually be the police officer beating Steven in the nutsack with a nightstick.
Oh, and it's a female police officer. She grabs a nightstick and
no.
No, she literally just like caves his skull in with a fuck. No, it's like that one scene in SpongeBob where they're just like die zombie and then they just beat him with nightsticks.
Take that, you zombie!
Die, Steven!
Boink, Scoob! We're going to bring you to the Shadow Realm!
Die, zombie!
Like Scoob! The back of the mystery machine smells like pot rocks, pussy juice, and spoiled milk! The cops will definitely know we got that good shit!
I just realized this now. Imagine if Velma summons the police and guard it, and what the police would do to her. You know where this is gonna go, right?
Yeah, I don't know if we can record that. I know exactly where you're going with that, though.
No, don't, please.
Poor Steven. He was so young, but he was so cucked that the police used the full extent of their brutality on him.
Yes. Yeah, they freaking beg him the night. Don't worry.
And SWAT members just come out of nowhere and start tear gassing Steven for literally no reason, even though he's on the ground. And then they just like bring in rubber bullets and just like fucking start firing rubber bullets right at him.
Yes, it's like.
I love how my Fortnite screen is in low fucking quality. It's beautiful.
Yes, and Film was like, "There he
That
is,
worked well with this,
police.
actually.
It's the far left."
Yeah, that works because
fire."
Fortnite takes a lot of fucking memory. So the
There
lower
he
the
is.
quality, the better it gets.
There he is, police. It's the.
It's
the
very
far
dumb,
left.
but it works.
Except for me.
It's the far. There. Film was like, "There he is, police. It's the far left tubby protest monster."
The far left tubby protest monster.
The tubby protest monster. What?
But then Steven technically counts as a
Gender
monster
blob.
because the gem stuff and all that.
Ooh.
It's the gender blob.
Gender blob.
You know
That's
what?
enough.
Shoot. No.
Alright, ready?
All right, yeah, read the story now. We're getting off topic here.
Yeah, we are.
I read like 3 sentences of this, and I was just like, "This is fucking perfect for this."
I'll ask before you continue, but is there any chance you can get away with reading the Owl House one we talked about the other week?
Maybe. Honestly, yeah, we could. I just don't know. I just kind of want to read some shitpost ones first. Yeah,
All
we'll
right.
definitely read some really fucking bad dark fanfics at some point, though.
All right.
Yeah, I mean,
Why?
Corey, you want to explain to the audience what that was?
Okay. For context, oh god, good dance moves. Basically, the reason why I'm screaming is because of the stupid fucking moth that Zane accidentally let in.
Yeah, your brother let in, like, a giant fucking
That I
moth
was
in
trying to
the house.
fucking kill, but apparently I
An
can't.
Atlas moth just went in.
So you get to hear me scream.
Yeah, prepare to hear a lot of screaming.
I'm sorry.
Just as much screaming as Jimmy's mom does when she sees Carl's massive croissant.
Anyway, let's see here. Chapter 1, Jimbo and his motherfucking straws versus feminism.
That's the one that just immediately made me laugh.
10
That
years
fucking
before the
line right
fucking Jenny Wakeman. Once upon a time, there existed a realm of sex reapers. The reapers existed purely to haunt people's souls. But then a dumbass kid walked around and died because of Kim Jong-un arrested him for drawing porn of his daughter on Facebook.
What a way to start.
Well, how do you plead? Kim Ching Chong Un asked the kid. Sir, sir.
I love how his fucking name changes like every time we mention him.
Sir, it's your daughter's birthday. Shouldn't you be hanging out with her and spending the day with her on her special day? The kid asked. Wait, how do you know today is her birthday? Kim Jong Donkey Kong asked again.
Kim Jong Donkey Kong.
The kid replied, I sentenced you to death by Iranian nuking. Kim Jong Possible screeched like a 12-year-old autist. and so the kid was sentenced to death for being horny. Any last words? Kim, the supreme leader, asked. The Tingo Skra, said the kid. And so the kid was nuked by Iran. Afterwards, the kid was taken by the sex reapers. You are dead, so dead, deader than Butch Hartman's cartooning career. The reaper said. How? Hey, can I borrow your scythe? The kid asked. Sure thing, the Reaper replied. And like that, the dumbass kid accidentally cut the Reaper's dick off, killing him instantly. Well, I guess I'm the Reaper now, the kid said. Afterwards,
Origin.
the kid had a new set of rules for the Sex Reapers. They would now focus on looting every girl in fiction. Jenny Wakeman was the first, and she would not be the last. Present day. Enter a protagonist, James Jimbo Isaac Nutron. Jimmy, Carl, and Sheen were walking down the street when suddenly they accidentally pissed off a horde of feminists because Carl was a dumbass and played porn at full volume on his phone. Into the stars and by stripper bars writes a kid with a knack for abduction. With a superpower dong and a mechanical sex. Get out of here! Fucking boss! Here, he rescues the dog from sure destruction.
Dick suction, but yeah.
Okay, I need to stop. This is the theme song of Jimbo Neutron.
It's so classic.
I mean, isn't it?
Yo, I just got a quad kill with Reaper. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Sorry. All right. Anyway, go on.
Chapter 2. The Biggie Revenge of the Cuckafornia Liberalists.
What a chapter name. Yeah, you can tell that Reaper did most of this.
Jimmy drove away on a stolen car as fast as he could from the feminist mob. Carl threw his phone at them like a dumbass, but it had no effect. The feminists ran over Carl's phone, the crushed device causing a huge explosion. Yeah, suck on that, Trump hater. Yeah, suck on that, Trump haters. Carl yelled. Sheen didn't got triggered because the phone had a bunch of precious lolly hentai on it. Wow, I don't know. SJWs got triggered at us for watching Vanellope from Wreck-It Ralph and Lucy Loud fucking each other, Carl said. You know what I got? You know what I always say? Got a blast!
God blast. Dude, okay, I would just like to say right now, if this had come out in like 2021, I would have made like 10 Jeffrey Epstein references.
Yeah, like you know it's dated when it doesn't have any. Also, I love how I know it's immediately by Reaper when Penelope's referenced.
Yeah.
Yes,
really had fucking
absolutely.
Vanellope
I know.
wow. That dude was okay. Reaper was like clinically fucking insane, but like he was just so entertaining to be around that I couldn't help but be his friend for so long.
Jimmy then turned on the automatic charge automatic charge ding dong blasters on the car, making it go supersonic speed. The flames burned the roads on the street. The feminazis getting burned and getting roasted.
This shit aged so well.
It's beautiful. My eyes! They're on fire! Oh wait, no, I missed a line. I'm sorry. Suddenly one feminazi grabbed the car with the piercings on her saggy tits, giving Carl and Sheen a very disturbing image to look at. My eyes, they're on fire! Carl screamed. Begone, thought! Sheen yelled, kicking the feminist off of the car. The feminist had got impaled by Willie Newton's big Willie Billy Dong Shilly.
What the fuck is this? Yeah, you can tell Reaper did most of this, definitely.
Yeah, I was about to say, I didn't remember you writing shit like that.
No. My shit is just as insane, just better structured.
It's it's impressively stupid, but it's funny. The three speeded by. A police officer noticed they were carrying a plastic straw. A straw! Straws are banned! The officer screamed. Oh wait, was this during the time where the freaking like plastic straws were like fucking banned and shit?
Yeah, that was about the time.
Oh yeah, I remember that shit. And they replaced them like with paper straws and shit, like more recyclable friendly.
Yep,
Yeah,
I
I
remember.
think so. I think from memory, some movie theaters kind of still uses paper straws.
Yeah, I think that kind of like ruined. I think that.
How terrible paper straws are. Jesus.
Yeah, I know that for a fact because me and me and my brother went to we're like on we're on like Disney cruises and stuff. Like like for every like 1, 2
Hold on a second.
years.
Did you lose your virginity in a Toontown bathroom?
Yes.
I knew it.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're
When you go to the Disney World, you
We're-
always need to lose your virginity. In
We're
the
going to
Toontown
Disney
section.
World. Sheen.
I'm telling you, you'll find.
We're gonna
some
be
fun
Ultra
bitches.
Lord.
Yeah, like
I'm
you'll go to
overloaded with
Disney World, you'll find some fine bitches
no.
there.
We can overload with that. We can overload. We can blast cum all day long, Jimmy.
I feel like you just made that up.
I did.
I was about to say. That was in the story of the movies. It's the fucking timing on that.
Yeah, I wish that was in the story. That was perfect what I made there. Jimmy heard a siren as the police car sped up to them. YTP dumbass Jimbo Neutron attaches a plastic straw to an AR-15 to own the libs. To own the libs. Back up! Back up! Alright, what the fuck? Back up! He's got a straw! The officer screamed into his radio. Suddenly, 69 police cars sped towards the hardcore criminal straw users, I mean kids. As Jimmy turned on his boosters, he crashed into a McDonald's Ronald McDonald that jumped out of the cash register and got very pissed off. All you I can't do a Ronald McDonald voice. I'm gonna make one up. I gotta make one up. All you fuckers, get out of here! Ronald McDonald yelled. The police officers.
Brooklyn guy.
Wait, that was the Brooklyn guy that you were trying to do? Oh my god. The police officers then noticed the soda machine had a plastic straw dispenser next to it. It got triggered. You never take me alive! Ronald McChild Hucker Donald Dick
like
screamed.
Mario.
No. Did you hear what I said? You never take me alive, Ronald McChild Fucker Donald Dick screamed. Lunging at the officers like a fucking Jedi.
Pointing at the officers like a Jedi. What a sentence that is.
The rest of the
That's like-
employees ran
hold on a second.
away because the
Hold on a second, hold on a
thought of using
Last
plastic straws was too much for them to handle.
Hold on a second. I'm sorry I kind of interrupt. That like whole string of like those last 20 words is like the most unhinged string of words I've ever seen. All right, anyway, read that part again.
The rest of the employees ran away because the thought of using plastic straws was too much for them to handle. Pennywise then jumped out of the woodwork and turned into a giant straw. Ronald McDonald grabbed the straw and began to duel the police with it. Here, huh, huh, huh. Like a motherfucking Jedi. Jimmy, Carl, and Sheen. Jimmy, Carl, and Sheen left the restaurant in the midst of the chaos. However, their adventure was not yet over. Chapter 3, the biggie beginning of the end. And elsewhere, an evil laugh arose. Jimbo Neutron, your time has come. I bring the destruction of Retroville. Anita Sarkeesian screamed, pulling out the blade of Olympus. Fucking blade of Olympus. God of War shit. It's beautiful. That's beautiful.
He was a huge God of War fan. Like, Zeus, your time has come. I bring the destruction of Olympus.
Zeus! Your time has come!
Bums!
For the destruction of Olympus! Meanwhile, Jimbo stole a ticket to. Meanwhile, Jimbo stole a ticket to Tron Legacy from Ronald McFucking-Donald's sex chamber. She looks pretty. She looks pretty triggered, Jimmy. Like my mom when I asked her to suck my whale cock. Carl said nervously. New challengers have entered the battle. Hugh Neutron, Kermit the Frog, and Vivian James. Then sprung out.
Gamergate mascot.
Yeah, that was the Gamergate mascot, Vivian James.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for context, by the way.
Okay, for me, it's gonna be a tie between Hugh Neutron and freaking Kermit the Frog.
Then sprung out, ready to take on Anita the Destroyer. Don't worry, Jimbo, I got this. Don't worry, Jimbo, I got this. Sage of Six Paths, Dark Magician Girl, who said, pulling out his legendary Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck. Kermit yelled, summoning the power of Muppet Instinct. Muppet Instinct. Vivian James became angry. Vivian James became angry from being on her period in the sight of a feminist set off for Berserker Gamer Rage.
Berserker Gamer Rage.
I completely forgot about that. It's time to suck my. It's time to suck my dick. You yelled. YTP.
Suck my dick.
YTP dumbass Hugh Neutron accidentally watches a Paul Joseph Watson video and becomes a Nazi. Anita. What'd you say, Minor?
That sounds like something Hugh Neutron would do.
Anita glared at over 3 heroes in fear. In fear. Anita glared at our 3 heroes in fear and rage. Sheen was fapping in the background. Carl was being a dumbass as usual.
I mean, yeah.
Hey, Jimmy, would you smash? Carl asked. What? Jimmy shouted. You know, well, you're still a virgin. And there looks pretty fertile and I shall hear I shall hear none of this pro-thought nonsense, Sheen screamed, grabbing Carl and shaking him by the collar. Anita charged at our heroes with all of her might, clashing with Kermit. Kermit! Kermit, watch out! Hugh yelled. She slashed her sword, cutting Kermit across the stomach twice. The frog fell to the ground, mortally wounded from Anita's blade. Hugh grabbed Kermit's injured body and clutched it in his arms. Kermit! Hugh yelled, crying. Hey, you should call a ambulance, Kermit said weakly.
Call a ambulance. I get it.
Call an ambulance. That was terrible, Kermit. That was terrible. Hughes said with a sob. Kermit had finally died, a hero to all have been forever lost. Rip Kermit.
I'm more emotional about Kermit's death right here than I was about Joel's death in The Last of Us 2.
Yeah.
Yes. Even though he's like more fucking like, I don't know, memingly graphic.
Honestly, half of this sounds like something out of a fucking Devil Artemis video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a declaration of war. The fifth great feminist war shall wipe out all of you sexist gamers, Anita yelled. Hugh Neutron's eyes glow red from his power being awakened. I'm gonna take you to the Shadow Realm, Anita. Hugh looked over toward his son. Take care of your mother for me, Jimbo. Chapter 4, The Rapening.
We're already 3 chapters into this?
No, we're now... Yes. Hugh gave Jimbo a wink, indicating that he should sexually assault his mother instead of taking care of her. Hugh summoned his ultimate T-pose, teleporting Jimbo and his friends to his house. Hey, Jimmy, what's that? What was that wink about? Carl asked. It was a sign, Carl. A sign of rape to come, Jimbo replied.
Reaper was the one who insisted on this, by the way. I just had to kind of go with it.
Oh
yeah. And if I remember correctly, it worked.
Yeah.
Because I remember where I think I remember where this is going. YTP Dumbass Jimbo Neutron Legacy is a shitty movie accidentally makes Cindy grow a dick and rape his mom.
That sounds like something Jimmy Neutron would do.
Jimbo grabbed a chloroform rag from his hover car and held it behind his back. Hey, Jimmy, how come you have a chloroform rag in your hover car? Carl asked. Well, Carl, I used your cum to fuel the hover car. How could I think I got that cum? Oh yeah. Judy Neutron opened the door. Jimbo put the rag. Oh, hello there, boys. I was just finishing up with a bunch of black guys. What can I do for you for?
Love how she's so casual about it.
Jimbo put the rag over his mom's mouth, knocking her out instantly. I guess we're really gonna hang out with your mom now, Jimmy, Carl said, smacking his lips. Hold on, guys. I just want to test something, Jimbo said. Jimbo stick his bitch-ass ice cream hair in his mom's pussy to see if she was pregnant already.
Wait, that is pregnant?
Wow, Jimmy, that's amazing! Don't be such a dumbass, Carl. It's just simple technology, Dumbo Nutron replied. I added the jumbo in that one. I added the jumbo in that sentence.
Jumbo Dumbo, Biggie Big Mac Neutron.
There we go.
Hamburger Cheeseburger Big Mac Whopper Neutron.
There we go.
Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac Whopper.
Hamburger Cheeseburger Big Mac Whopper.
Carl then screamed like an ape at the sight of Jumbo's mom.
Like an ape.
Jumbo mom's black titties. Mother Nature, you appease me! Carl screamed like a dumbass. Jimbo came to a stunning realization. His mother was pregnant with Jess Sagan's baby. A friend of miner's context. Yeah. Yes! We can come inside her all we want now, Jimmy yelled. YTP dumbass Carly Sheen Estevez. No, I'm just kidding. YTP dumbass Charlie Sheen Estevez turns into a double Mexican from being in the sun too long and gets bigly deported by Alex Jones.
Alex Jones.
The three carried Judy into the house and tied her arms and legs to Jimbo's bed. I get first nut since I knocked her out, James Isaac Caloric Nutrition yelled.
Caloric nutrition.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's caloric. Alright, you're right. Sure thing, Jimmy. Sure thing, Jimmy. She's your mom too, so you get all the credit, Sheen yelled. Am I doing a good Sheen impression?
Honestly, yeah.
Sheen unleashes Charlie Sheen in advance, preparing it for vaginal goodness. What the fuck?
I'm finishing this motherfucking math.
Jimmy pulled.
Saying fast.
No. If I remember, the next chapter gets better. Jimmy pulled off his mom's dress, revealing her panties, thick thighs, and big baby birthing hips. Now that's a beautiful sight, he said. To be sexually continued. Chapter 5 of Head Tie Viruses, Random Shit, and Incestuous Rape.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Holy cow, Jimmy! Your mom is a waifu! Sheen yelled. You're fucking Mexa-weeb. Mexa-weeb.
Mexa-weeb.
What? Jimmy said with a smile. Go home and play with your dick, Carl said. I just lost it completely with that. Jimmy then pulled off Judy's panties, exposing her pussy. He pulled out his own Jimmy and got ready to get to work.
Jimmy, you need to try your best.
Hey, Jimmy, you should try your best. Here,
What
here
if
you
get
go,
rid
Carl. You can have her underwear.
if you get rid of that thing, yes, okay.
On,
You may get some bitches in your dick.
Jimmy pulled off Judy's bra, revealing her surprisingly big tits. Here you go, Carl. You can have her underwear. Sheen, you get the bra. Jimmy yelled. Jimmy stuck his Jimmy inside his mom's pussy woosy to make it loosey goosey. And vote because of how tight it felt. He felt his boy genius dog extending inside the pussy. It
Boy
thrusted hard, hitting the top of her uterus. Oh, Mom! Jimmy yelled, "You're so tight. I'm gonna give the baby some nutrition, okay?" God, I don't know how much more I can take. It's just too good. Think, 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 fucking think. The camera pans inside Judy's pussy to reveal that Jimmy's thinking powers were in his dick all along. And he thrusted with all of his might. His mom woke up with a moan from being fucked so hard and begged Jimbo to stop. Jimbo Nutron Legacy unleashed his nut power, coming inside his mom with the force of 1,000 horny Templars. Sweet victory from that one SpongeBob episode plays over Sheen's boombox as Jimmy came for his mom. The sounds of sexual pleasure being amplified tenfold due to it. Sexual pleasure was made up in the story, by the way.
Okay, can I read a little bit?
Oh, if you want.
I mean, I was the one who wrote it, so I might as well pull my weight here.
No,
Meanwhile,
I
other
mean,
stuff was happening. Cindy Cunterella Vortex from Wander Over Yonder. Lord Dominator is hot. I want her to dominate my ass. Sheen, you fucked up the timeline again, said Jimbo Nutron. Meanwhile, Jimmy's lab got a virus, pissing Goddard off. That aged badly.
yeah, that did age badly.
Shit, my system. Oh wait, you know what? This is a reference to Protogent antivirus.
Yeah, that is a reference to Protogent.
Shit, my system crashed. I lost my lolly hentai, but I have an antivirus. I don't understand it. Goddard yelled. Proto farts into the lab. Antivirus is not enough. You need Protogent. Proto yelled. But I lost my data. Goddard yelled again. You need Protogent. Die, said Jimbo, bursting into the lab with a pistol in his hand.
Yes, you need Protogen.
Proto then took a USB from out of his ass, put it.
and put it inside the laboratory, then screamed at the top of his lungs.
Protogent was a virus the whole time. The whole fucking lab then blew up. Sheen cummed on Cindy. Jimbo survived the explosion somehow. Cindy then went bigly nude, Sheen realizing her pussy needed to be filled with mega cum. Super Y then showed up from out of Judy's ass. Super Y, Super Reader's gonna fuck some lollies. Come on now, Super Fucker's adventure awaits. When you are wearing a condom to fuck anything. Holy fuck, where's the lollies? I need to spew my. Hold on, let me just try and comprehend this real quick. I need to spew my Monstar Butterfly Donkey Kong and smash King Kong's dick. I wish someone hits my ass as hard as King Kong hitting planes. Super Wise screamed like the 1-year-old autistic ass baby he was.
Oh no.
The phrase ass baby is really funny to me. I don't know why.
Sheen! James Isaac Jumbo Dumbo Nutron yell like the fucking dumbass he was.
Nickelback plays. Look at this protege.
Look at this protogent! Carl, you.
This is like, look at this photograph. But
Yeah, that's literally what it's referencing.
This protogent.
Look at this protogent!
Dude, I don't even know if my body can actually laugh anymore.
it's my system.
Carl, you bitch ass nibba. Where's the weed? Sheen yelled. Jimmy, just because you have a bitch ass ice cream sundae hair doesn't make you a savage nigga, Carl screamed. Jimbo then got triggered. To be epically and awesomely concluded and to troll the fanfiction libs.
Oh god.
By the way, I do not support use of the N-word in any context.
Yeah, I might have to censor that.
Really funny noise over it, but put like a fucking wait, Sue, just come on. Actually, no, put a hentai moan over it to censor it. How about that?
Oh,
There we
yeah.
go.
Yeah, like that. That's the hentai noise. Oh yeah.
Yeah, if there's ever any like racial slurs or whatever, we'll just censor it out with hentai moans. How about that?
There we go.
Do I have to look for actual hentai for you to take out clips out of?
Maybe you can do that while we read this if you want. Anyway, chapter 6, the Biggie and Bigly epic
A big conclusion. Oh god.
Suddenly, Cindy popped up from the fucking woodwork for no apparent reason. Cindy looked at Jimbotron Legacy and asked herself, why the fuck is his leg thick? Your mom, Sheen yelled like a dumbass hoe. Cindy, shut the fuck up. And then it has like an arrow pointing to it that says Pixar movie. Because Up is a Pixar movie, huh? Let's fucking play Smash Brothers Ultimate, Cindy yelled, pulling out her thought getup. We need porn of bliss from the Powerpuff Girls immediately, Sheen yelled.
From Powerpuff Girls reboot immediately.
Yeah. And no, we're not talking about the even worse CW reboot.
Yeah.
Oh, this was when that shit was popular in and like the live action Titan series came out. So just for context,
Yeah, it was during the era of that time.
yeah. Bruh, you gonna fuck me or act like bitch hit ma'am, Cindy yelled.
Hit ma'am?
That's supposed to be Butch Hartman.
I know. That's the best one yet.
Bitch hit.
Hit ma'am.
Bitch Vietnam.
Okay, that one's even better.
Shut the fuck up. My dick is already inside you, yelled Jimmy. Error, come. Jimmy then licked her huge titties. It tasted like huge lolly milk. That's not even a sentence. Jimmy unleashed his mega nut. Meanwhile, Starfire was so fucking black, she formed a big yin and yang sign with the cum and created an Ultimate Cartoon Network logo. I get it. Okay. Triggered Steven Universe came from Paradox asked and said, we all saved the day with Teen Titans Go bullshit that'll fuck all our asses. What's even happening anymore, Jimmy? Sheen asked. Jim squinted his eyes seriously like extra Asian Bruce Lee. It has begun. Before we do all that, can we all gangbang your mom? Carl asked. I wouldn't have it any other way, good buddy, Jimmy replied. Dumbledore has entered the strip club, said Sheen. Ear rape Harry Potter music plays. The wizards accidentally changed Sheensy's mouth into a huge lips that covers his whole face.
Sheensy's mouth?
Jimmy Neutron Legacy unleashed his Donkey Kong, then creamed on the wizards. The wizards accidentally turned Jimbo's dick 3 sizes big, which then blew up half the place. The military then came in with a nuke to block the dick from squirting cum everywhere. They launched the nuke. It blocked Jimmy's ding dong from spurting any cum. Then the nuke was set to explode. However, in the midst of Despacito, a hero arrived.
Oh
Spiderus came in
no.
with a jetpack heading towards the nuke. My boys, I shall save you. Hugh looked across from his place of battle to see the nuke and his old ally about to collide. He knew that Spiderus was going to sacrifice himself to save Jimbo. Spiderus telepathically messaged Hugh, Carl, Jimbo, and Sheen one last time. I'm afraid it's time for me to depart. Live well, play well, eat well, sleep well, and fap well. Goodbye. Spiderus
Fapwell.
crashed into the nuke using all of something, sending Jimmy's stash of lolly hentai across the whole country. Sheen and Carl looked on and cried as their lord and savior Spiderus sacrificed himself to protect them. Jimmy mourned the loss of his hentai. Hugh dropped down and cried, hearing Spiderus' message. You're a hero, friend! A hero! Spiderus smiled down upon Jimbo and his friends from his newfound heavenly grace. St. Peter would be proud. I added that. All that was left was rubble and Jimmy's cum. Oh, and a tied up Judy who was getting very annoyed by this point. Here's a lesson for you, all before this saga of Jimbo's life story ends. Always fap to things that are not from real life. The end. Here's the comment. From Ship Queen Infinity, this story was absolutely wild from start to finish. Wow. From Whisper Storm of Shadow Clan. Not the adventure I deserved, but the one I never knew I needed. Will we be getting a sequel? I actually was making one, but I kind of ran out of ideas.
Rip.
Oh, fucking. Who wants to read Harry Potter Gets Tendies? It might actually be funnier than that one.
I don't know Harry Potter, so count me out.
Dude, you gotta trust me on this. It is one of the funniest things I've ever written. If you don't like Harry Potter, you'll like it.
Yeah, I think I know what you're
All right, fuck it. We're reading it. It's called Harry Potter Gets Tendies. So you gotta just roll with the punches on this one. You're not gonna regret it.
I thought Harry Potter gets hernia.
Harry Potter gets a hernia.
Harry Potter gets Hermione's vagina. That happens in a lot of fan fictions. Don't call me weird. People have already done that for ages.
I know that.
I mean, I've seen people already have a hard on for her.
Really? Where? I have
Yeah,
never
where?
I'm gonna be legitimate with you. Okay, hold on. Guys, just listen to me here. Guys, just listen. In my entire life, I have seen porn of literally everything on the planet. I have never seen one singular fucking piece of hentai for Harry Potter. No character from that series. I have never seen any porn of any of those characters.
Trust me, I have. Cause
Well, of course you have, but I'm saying that even I haven't. Just to give you an idea of what we're dealing with here.
I'll tell you what that's about, though. Apparently, in that one, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, apparently in that one, oh yeah, it's like a few pseudo dojins of Hermione.
Epic cock growing spell, and it just turns into like a fucking a Russian intercontinental ballistic missile,
Ex-
and her cock just like flies into the air and lands right on Moscow. Congratulations, I just wrote you a Fuda Dojin. Anyway, all right, great. Can you see the thing? I posted it in video recording just in case you want to read it at some point.
oh, the
I want you to you should read the first half and I'll read the second half. Is that cool?
yeah, that'll be fine.
Yeah. Just roll with the punches.
I like how I could just play Fortnite instantly. Oh my god. Even with the wait, Harry Potter gets teddies, but Big Boy Writer and Mario and Minor Smile.
I helped with this glorious piece of art, by the way. I think I was kind of the glue that like bound this whole thing together. But Sagan, or fucking my buddy, he goes by Sagan on here, like Big Boy Writer and Archive. Legitimately, I'm writing a book series with this guy. He's one of the fucking best writers I've ever met. Like, period. So
Hello,
he's
everyone.
fucking hilarious.
Hello, everyone. I'm Harry Potter, the 32-year-old wizard of Hogwarts. I love using magic and eating tendies with Grandpa Dumbledore. I have a super wizard story for you.
Oh, this gets funny, but honestly, I feel like it'd be funnier if you write it in your normal voice. I just want to hear your reactions, or sound like vaguely British, because he was British after all.
It was just another day in the life of a big boy wizard like me. Grandpa Dumbledore has sent me on a wizard quest to retrieve my neighbor Hermione's magical panties. Patty and JJ magic makes the babies come out. And Grandpa Dumbledore loves to put the panties in his mouth. But we have to watch out for the evil bald wizard Voldemort. Grandpa Dumbledore says he's on something called the National Sex Offender Registry. Grandpa Dumbledore hates competition and people that are offensive unless it's against dark-skinned people. Grandpa Dumbledore says if I could find some recently used panties, then he will reward me with a tendy feast. I can't get caught though, otherwise Hermione's parents will think he and I are evil wizards. I know he isn't. Evil wizards hate tendies. I had to wait till night time to strike. In the meantime, I had sexy sex time with my XJ9 body pillow. All while singing my life as a teenage robot. As loud as I could. Grandpa Dumbledore couldn't hear me because of the super loud videos of people having something called non-consensual sex with real-life lollies.
Oh boy.
No.
So soon as it was nighttime, I snickered to Hermione's house. On my way there, I ran into a bald guy wearing slippers, a white t-shirt, and a bathrobe. With the bottom cut off, he had so much drip. Hey kid, wanna buy some drugs? The bald guy asked me. Ooh, are drugs potions? I asked. Sure kid, whatever, he replied. Oh boy, I shouted. I was so excited I could just spray my fireman. I want I want to see all the pretty colors, like polka dots and the parts of the rainbow. The bald guy looked pretty confused, but so I explained more. I love colors. Will drugs help me look at all the colors in my crayon box at once? You know, that's a good way of putting it. He he looked down to think of my genius way with words. I know wizard stuff better than anyone else, except for Grandpa Dumbledore. So, what type of potion are you looking for? He asked. As much as I wanted to see the pretty colors, I know I had to focus on my wizard quest. I need something that will help me break into Hermione's house and steal her magical panties. Magical used panties. He smiled. Oh, you mean that 12-year-old? Tell you what, how about I tag along? Really? Really? You mean it? I was so pumped. What a lucky break. Yes, all I want in return are a few of those magical panties. Along with, I'll tell you what, I'll tell you when we get that far. I didn't realize some.
I'm gonna read from here. I didn't realize so many wizards wanted to be able to do white wizard spells with the fireman in their pants. Maybe I should have told them white spells could also be done on XJ9 body pillows. Then again, old wizards know best. You have a dealy deal, wizard friend. Sure, whatever. Let me go grab my magic cutter spell to take away their electricity. Magic cutter spell? I was learning so many new things. A wizard has to be resourceful. So the guy grabbed a really weird looking wand. He also grabbed some big magic cutters and used them to cut a big cord. Suddenly I heard a strange sparkly noise. Then the lights in Hermione's house went out.
Oh
Sorry,
no.
Give me a minute.
Move quick! The potion vendor ordered.
Alright, I got it. Move quick, the potion vendor ordered, and I followed as a good wizard would. We snuck around to the back entrance, being all sneaky sneak-like. We crept inside like ninjas in the night, or like all those brown people you see taking people's stuff on the news.
Oh
Alright,
no.
I'm sorry.
What will Harry?
Grandpa Dumbledore warned me about them. He's going to be so proud of me. Me and this bald man were being ninja wizards. We snuck.
We snuck around until noticing Hermione's parents in the living room. Are in the living room. Her dad was angrily talking with someone on his cell phone. We need to be quick. We need to be quiet and quick, the potion vendor whispered. Yes,
soon the magic cutter spell
will wear off.
I shortly replied. I was learning so much. We snuck around for a bit until finally finding Hermione's room. She was laying on her bed watching videos on her cell phone. Wow, cell phones really do rule people's lives. Grandpa Dumbledore warned me they would make Grandpa Dumbledore warned me that they would make me like brown women. Ew. Wizards can't marry those shadowy Death Eaters.
Oh no. No. That is so wrong in so many levels. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
That is so wrong in so many levels.
I want Marcy from Amphibia to call a black person that now.
Death Eaters. He's just walking up to the middle of Detroit. Death Eaters! Death Eaters! Quick!
Marcy seems like
Call the Magical Council!
I mean, Marcy Wu seems to be like the. Hold on. Marcy Wu seems to be the type of person that actually would enjoy Harry Potter, so she would unironically call a black person that.
Oh yeah, she would think that they were like part of what? She would think that like Tupac was one of Voldemort's Horcruxes.
I hate how I hate how like I don't know fitting that is.
Barack Obama was the final Horcrux.
Don't worry. I was Anne because Anne's a Southeast Asian Thailand woman. Like those are the.
She's only half Death Eater. Her other half is Wizard.
I don't know. To Marcy, Anne's the okay type of dark-skinned woman. Because
Oh,
like,
Zane had to go. That shit was funny
yeah,
though.
Southeast Asian dark-skinned women are okay for Marcy. The one from Southeast Asia is okay. Not, it's just that the ones from Africa she has to worry about.
Yes.
I'm just tagging Nick. You can keep reading if you. Let me know if you want to join. We're probably going to be recording tomorrow too, if not. So,
Yeah,
all right,
we'll
there we
see
go.
what time I'll do
Now, what was
tomorrow.
it?
How the fuck were we? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What do we do? Wizards can't get caught. He thinks for a moment. Okay, here's the plan. Let's run in there and gag her before she can cry for help. Then we can take turns with her. Turns? Turns to grab magical panties? He chuckled a little. No, turns with her. They don't call me tight fit Derek. They don't call me tight fit Derek Voldemort for nothing. I gasped. All that time I was working with the evil wizard himself. I screamed at the tippy top of my lungs. You're the evil, bald, bad Dutch wizard. Ah! I knew I had to defeat him. I punched and tackled him like a football boxer wizard. We fell into Hermione's room with a loud thud. She looked over from her phone and screamed louder than the lollies in Grandpa Dumbledore's real-life lollies videos. Dad, help! Well, I was squeezing the evil wizard's penis bags really hard. Her dad came in. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Her dad came in. He had a flashy light in one hand and a magic baseball staff
Staff
in
in the other.
What the fuck are you doing in
What
my
the
house? He
fuck are you
shouted.
doing in my house? He shouted.
We both stood up, panicking. Don't worry, he's the bad wizard. I'm just here to get some of your daughter's panties. He became an.
Okay,
You gotta read this being too hard.
he became an angry daddy. He went into a pose and prepared to use his baseball magic on me. I ducked out of the way and he hit the evil wizard right in the head. I quick grabbed a few pairs of Hermione's panties and ran out as fast as I could. I hope Grandpa Dumbledore is okay with me bringing him not recently used panties. I barreled out of the door and Hermione's dad followed me. He must have been such a he must have been such a powerful wizard. I knew I would have need Grandpa Dumbledore's help. Grandpa Dumbledore! I shouted at the top of my lungs and I ran from my house. Grandpa Dumbledore must have heard me. Our front door swung open and he ran outside and he was in his wizard boxers and tank top, of course, armed with his wizard staff of mopping and jar of mighty yellow magic.
Fear not, young wizard. Your
Father
grandfather
Dumbledore will
vanquish
the oppressor of magical panties.
Her dad started yelling at Grandpa, and the two met in the road. Your bastard retard grandson broke into our house with that pedophile. They were in my daughter's room. I needed your daughter's used panties. I was on a wizard quest, I yelled, safely behind Grandpa Dumbledore. Whether they be stained with red or yellow, my fine wizard grandson Harry's crayon box matches them perfectly, Grandpa Dumbledore said. Hermione's dad looked more pissed off than anyone I had ever seen. I already killed one sick fuck, it doesn't matter if I kill another. Grandpa Dumbledore unscrewed his jar of mighty magic urine and splashed the yellow pee-pee magic all over Hermione's daddy's face. Ah, what the fuck? Quiet! Oppressor of the magical panties! I will defeat you! Grandpa Dumbledore started whacking him across the face with his staff. The oppressor of the magical panties' mouth and nose were red and broken looking. After one last big whack, the oppressor went down. All that was left were us, the great guardian wizards. Yay! We did it! In the distance, we could hear a police car approaching. They're evil wizards that try to take my Grandpa Dumbledore away for owning real-life lolly videos.
Oh no. Oh
How dare
no.
those evil wizards do that?
More challengers approach, young wizard. More challengers approach, young wizard Harry. We must defend those panties at all costs. Grandpa Dumbledore shouted to me. I knew I had to defend our home from the dreaded dark magic users. I knew Grandpa Dumbledore was right. We were ready for anything. No mean old evil police wizards are going to stop the great guardian wizards. I took my pants and diaper off just to show how ready I was for a fight. The police car pulled up, and I couldn't believe my eyes. It was a dark-skinned guy. Death Eaters! I yelled. I I looked like it looked like there were shadows on his skin. The evil police wizards must have used dark magic to make a corrupted army. No, I'm sorry, but no. Quick, young wizard Harry, quick, young wizard Harry, we must strike him against his skull with the empty jar of mighty magic urine. He handed me the empty jar. It felt so heavy and powerful, like I had the weight of a world in the palm of my hands. Take this, you Death Eater! I threw the jar at the Death Eater, but he ducked out of the way. To make things worse, he pointed his weird-looking metal wand at Grandpa Dumbledore. Quick, Harry, you must! The Death Eater shot him with magic in the arm. Ah, wizard down! While Dumbledore fell to the ground, it was all my fault. No, I looked at the dark Death Eater and grabbed Grandpa Dumbledore's staff. Wizard throw! I chucked the staff at the Death Eater, giving him a bloody nose. I then tackled him like a football boxer wizard, but way harder this time. Then I suplexed him like a wrestler wizard.
Wrestler wizard.
How's it feel now, jerk? He cried a little and couldn't move, so I decided to finish him off. First, my ultimate spell, Order of the Burning Penis Phoenix. It hurts when I pee from my fireman. I peed all over his face. He cried out in pain. So it was clearly working. Soon he would be banished. Pay, 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 pay! Soon my fireman ran out of yellow magic. I quickly learned why Grandpa Dumbledore collected jars of it. Young Harry the Wizard, my arm is bleeding red. Red magic! Would you transport me in my magical van to Sir Johnny the back alley wizard doctor? Grandpa Dumbledore asked calmly. If Grandpa Dumbledore lost too much red magic, he would disappear from the human world and go back to the wizarding world. Now was my time to shine. And we were off. I made sure to run over that dumb Dorfkin Death Eater first before leaving. And now I'm driving at high speeds to save Grandpa Dumbledore. All these dumb drivers are going too slow though, so I kept running them off the road. All their yelling and cursing is getting on Grandpa Dumbledore's nerves. Grandpa Dumbledore's magical van was reinforced with magical upgrades to fight off any evil wizards. Those magical back alley mechanics work wonders. We are so close, young Harry the Wizard. Soon the medical alley wizard will use his magical devices to restore my powers. I'm so happy right now. Wait! Burger King! I want tendies! I yell, because I want tendies!
Are you mad, young wizard Harry? You are driving at full speed towards that king of burgers. Tendies.
Boom.
And to think his love of tendies was ultimately his downfall.
Of course. Of course. Those things are like addictive, I assume.
So, what'd you all think of that story?
I've read this before. It still is good rereading it.
I think that's one of my funniest. My buddy Sagan, he did another really funny one right here. Sora gets tendies.
Oh yeah, the best thing out of JK, my favorite JK Rowling story ever.
Yeah, this is the best thing JK Rowling was ever responsible for. Oh, wait. Should we read the fucking should we read like the first one or two like drawn together crossover stories we did?
I don't know, maybe.
What was that? What was that weird yet funny Phineas and Ferb fic that we read?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. I know exactly what you're talking about. Hold on.
The touch the penis fic.
Yes.
Yes.
That's the one.
Yes. That shit is
We have more than
fire.
enough time to read that actually. That one's not that long.
That shit's fire. I'm sorry.
You want to read like Sora gets tendies first?
Well, yeah, I guess we could do 4.
All right, hold on. All right, I'm gonna. Did I already link it?
Yes, you did. The Sora one, yes.
Oh my god, so fucking summary. Hey, I'm Sora, and I have a super cool big boy story for you. Corey, please show them the cover. The cover is so funny.
Oh shit, I forgot to show the rest. Give me a
Oh,
minute.
show them the Harry Potter cover too.
That's what I'm gonna do. I completely forgot about that one too. I love how it's poorly photoshopped. With the Harry Potter one, I mean.
Yes.
It's great. Yeah, the cover art for these stories. Wait, where the fuck did I save them to? I hate when I have to. Where did I save them to? Oh, okay. In my passport drive. Good. Yeah. Really fucking good. Yeah, here's the Harry Potter one. Yeah, here's the Harry Potter one.
Oh yes, Harry Pooper.
He's not Spider
Harry
Pig anymore.
Pooper.
He's Harry Plopper. Simpsons movie joke. I love that.
Yes, Harry Pooper. Is Harry Pooper gonna be in Multiverses, where his movesets literally just from the stuff he did in the fic?
Yes. Yes.
Oh my god, fucking. All right, I'm gonna start reading the Sora one because
Yeah, please read it. Yeah, please read it.
Okay. Hey everyone, I'm Sora, the 23-year-old hero of light and president of the King Mickey Playhouse Club. The last 2
Ooh.
days have been crazy wazy and everyone needs to know about it. It all started when my mommy killed herself after I caused her to miscarriage. I don't know how me punching that annoying bitch in the tummy mummy caused mommy to miss her carriage or killed my tummy baby brother. All I know is I don't ever have to worry about her nagging me to get a job ever again. That's not even the best part. The best part is that now I get to live with my cousin Kyrie. She's so cool and cute. The next day when I got
Here
to
it
her
is.
apartment, was there to greet me. She looked annoyed to see me, but I know that was only because she must have heard about how much my mom nagged me. Oh, you can hear me, right?
Yeah, also, here's the cover. Viewers.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, reread that part again.
The next day, when I got to her apartment, Kyrie was there to greet me. She looked annoyed. She looked annoyed to see me, but I know that was only because she must have heard about how much my mom nagged me. Listen, I don't know why you have to live with me, but there are going to be rules. Her stern voice made my fireman hard, but I knew a good boy like me shouldn't do naughty stuff on the first date. I like rules. Rule 1, don't yell. I felt so silly and covered my mouth. She stared at me for a moment, clearly proud. Rule 2, I want complete privacy whenever my boyfriend comes over. I was absolutely shocked. You have a boyfriend? She smacked me. What did I say about being quiet? Her smack made my fireman spray his hose. The white water soaked right through my Final Fantasy VII underpants. I like being hit. Hit me again. Kyrie clenched her fists. Just go to your room. My boyfriend is coming over tonight, so don't come out until he's gone. She unclenched her fist. Unless you need to use the bathroom, then you can go. Kyrie stormed out of the room. Not only did she blueball me, but she didn't even provide me with food. But Kyrie, I need food for my tummy if I'm gonna be in my room for so long. I jumped up and down so she knew I was hungry. There are chicken nuggets in the freezer. Just make a bunch of those or something. Tendies! Quiet! Tendies. I spent the next 3 hours feasting on tendies and playing the Final Fantasy VII Remake on my PS5. Mommy bought it for me after I lied to her about getting a job. Dumb bitch should have known better. But then suddenly I pooped my pants. Oh no! I slammed the door open and rushed to the bathroom. I pooped a little in the hallways, but not a lot because I'm a big boy. Make way for poopy poo.
That sounds so autistic, and I love it. And yes, I have the right to say it.
Hold on. What does freaking like do nuggets actually make people poop or have a higher chance of making people poop?
No,
Like-
he's just a retard, so he pooped his pants. That's
Yeah,
all.
he's just a retard.
Exactly. Got it.
So I assume retards have higher chances of pooping or higher
Yes.
chance.
Or a higher chance to
Hey.
get into a scat fetish.
Oh no!
Oh,
yeah.
wow, you're right. Let's not go there. That's for that. We'll save that for later.
No! Do not save that for later, Miner. I was just kidding. Yeah, that's going to be totally my fault if I actually... Damn. Anyway.
Oh shit, I was on the wrong thing. Yeah, we're gonna read the Phineas and Ferb comment. We're gonna read the Phineas and Ferb fanfic after this one.
Alright. Yeah, the
I made a great
iconic...
cover for that, by the way.
Yeah, I know. If I remember
Oh, God.
correctly.
Anyway, to my horror, the door was locked. I slammed my fist on the door as hard as I could. Occupied, some guy said. No, I need in. I'm going to. As hard as I tried, I ended up pooping on the floor. I was so embarrassed. What the fuck? I looked over and saw Kyrie in her girl underwear. Are you kidding? Are you fucking kidding me? I started crying. I'm so sorry. I ran back to my room and cried on my pillow. After what felt like forever, I started hearing drilling and hammer noises. I tried to open my door, but it was stuck. I'll let you out when Riku leaves tomorrow morning. This is your only fucking warning. Next time you're sleeping in the streets. I heard her walk away and slam her door shut. I couldn't believe it. Now, not only did she trap me in my room, but now she's going to hit this Riku guy to make his fireman hard. I bet he was friends with Kyrie's boyfriend. I cried more and more until I realized I needed help. I searched through a box of stuff and found my handy dandy magic can of friendship. After spraying the
Magic
can in a
can of friendship.
After spraying the can in a paper bag, I huffed it until my head went super light. Then I saw my besties Donald and Goofy.
Oh, God.
Oh, hi, Sora.
Hi, Sora.
Goofy ass. He's such a good friend. Oh, you can read this next part if you want.
Oh, sure. Where is it at?
Around like the third
Oh,
quarter.
yeah. He's such a good friend. Bad. Kyrie trapped me in my room, and I'm going to make Rick his fire. It is going to make Rick his fireman hard. Donald and Goofy gasped. See, this is how you could tell that they were my best friends. Donald tried to say something, but the magic spray made my brain too spinny to understand him. Wow, he did. Wow, he didn't understand. He didn't understand a thing. Goofy correctly pointed out. Goofy cleared his voice. Such a gentleman. Donald thinks that this Riku guy is heartless. And you need to use your magic keyblade to stop him. He was completely right. My Final Fantasy Disney crossover explains everything about the Heartless. And and my magical keyblade, it can open any lock. Yeah, yeah, Riku must have taken control of her mind in my butt. That's why I pooped. I ran to my closet and grabbed my keyblade. My dumb bitch of a mom always said it was a baseball bat. Look who outlived who. Survival of the fittest. Yeah, survival of the fittest, Sora. Goofy cheered. Also, almost as he has read my mind. With my mission clear, I used my keyblade to open the door. It took more swings than I could count. That's how I knew Kyrie was taken over by a heartless or maybe a nobody. Oh, nobodies are even worse. But now it is not the time for that. I still need to finish the story. I could hear loud music playing from our room. Really weird music, too. No noises were in the background. I'm coming, Kyrie. I opened the door and I saw a naked guy tied to a bed. He couldn't move and had something in his mouth. That must be Riku. Ooh, Goofy is so smart. This must be a heartless ritual. Now's the time to strike. I lifted my keyblade up and approached him. Riku tried to scream, but the thing in his mouth muffled it. What a dumbass. Die, heartless, die! I hit him 3 times in the fireman, then 5 in the head, then kept hitting him in the chest. Die, 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 die. What the fuck? Oh, without thinking, I swung my keyblade around and hit someone. Oh no! Goofy panicked. You killed Kyrie! I got scared. What do I do? Donald had my back and pulled out a formula for a potion. Wow, all I have to do is mix vegetable oil and pee from a frying pan? I could do that right now. I ran to the kitchen and threw everything around until I found it. Vegetable oil. I poured it all around. I poured all of it in a frying pan, then peed in it. It leaked out the gas-powered stove. Oh no! Oh no! You better make this quick before you lose more! Goofy panicked. I turned the stove on and the flames shot everywhere. Ah, Birdie pain, Birdie pain. The fire spread quickly. So I thought fast and ran out of the apartment. Goofy and Donald followed perfectly behind. As we made it outside, we saw that the fire has spread through the entire building. People were screaming and crying out for help. Wow, I bet all those people were heartless. I correctly assumed. You got that right, Goofy agreed. As we were running, a car drove by. When it saw us, red and blue lights turned on. Ah, Organization 13. Wow, Organization 13. Donald yelled, and I could understand him. Yay! We ran out into a nearby cornfield. We were super sneaky and knew that Organization 13 would never find us. They had no idea what kind of heroes they were dealing with. Wasn't that a great story? That's just the beginning. Wait until we escape this cornfield. Wait, they have a helicopter? Surrender now or we'll be forced to take you out, the Organization 13 member yelled through a megaphone. Those jerks won't take me alive. The Keyblade chose me, and I fought the law and gay penis. Minor?
Read the comments; they're funny.
Oh, you were silent for the most of this. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Legitimately, I think I'm dry on laughs for like the next 10 minutes.
Do you have water or something?
You know what? Fucking hold on. I do actually. Hold on. Give me a minute.
You should
water
be
right
having.
here.
You should
I'm
be
fine.
getting freaking water. What the hell, dude?
I'm fine.
Yeah, I
That's
almost
the
never drink
number
water when
one
I'm
rule
writing.
of fan fiction reading. Always carry a fucking drink.
Yeah, don't worry. I
Fine.
got plenty of root beer and a small shot of whiskey.
You drink whiskey? Drunken Scarlet, let's get you to admit all your deepest, darkest secrets.
No.
Now, it's not like a large, like 2-liter one.
Yum.
Dude, 2 liters of whiskey would probably be enough to kill you.
I could
Yeah.
see this
Yeah.
be. I could see this being canon. Imagine this is a game. The story.
thread below that's funny.
Decipher
I
Bill Cipher says this story made matey think about life. What
This story made me think
conclusions?
about life.
What conclusions do you come to while thinking about life? That I should do drugs at like 3 in the morning? That's a good life lesson to learn.
True.
War Sora? That you like killing a lot of heartless. Let's
Yes.
burn them alive.
Oh, yeah. Sora, let's burn those heartless alive.
I will do it again. I will do it
I
again.
want to see a crossover between Tendy Sora and Tendy Potter.
Oh my god, there has to be.
I want
There
to see a
should
fight
be.
scene between them.
That would be great. They will be the both of them will be fucking resurrected just for that story.
Well, we technically don't know if they died. I just like to assume that they did.
Yeah, from
technically
what
don't know, I
yeah,
just
for
assume
what
they
they
did.
yeah, for what from as far as I read, they were dead.
Yeah, probably. All right. You could read like the first chapter-ish of the Phineas and Ferb story. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I
Oh,
forgot to link it. Give me a minute.
yeah, I'm about to say you didn't link that.
All right, show them the cover. Be sure to show them the cover. That shit is so fucking funny.
Yeah. Also, hold on, we gotta get Hotshot here. We gotta get Hotshot here for that, so I can have him say the infamous line.
Where the
Yeah, I
fuck
don't
is
think.
he?
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna make it today.
We gotta have him saying the most famous line of the fic.
Candace, touch the pin. All right, you know what? We can fucking do that one tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what? We can read the other Tendy stories. Just read
Yeah,
the whole
let's do
fucking
that.
series. Yeah, that's a good idea, I think.
Yeah, that's a good
What are
idea.
the other ones? Oh, we can also read the Drawn Together one.
No, 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 no. How about the Overwatch fix?
Oh boy. Hold on. Let me Google search this. May gets sexually assaulted by Dr.
Dr.
Pig.
Pig. That one's great.
Oh
What
no.
I saw Fire Emblem and Beck at the Barnyard crossover.
Wait, what?
What?
Owain's Bizarre Adventure. We're gonna have to read that one after this.
Okay.
What fic is that?
This is 250 words. Just read it right now. Fuck it. Why not?
Wait,
Okay.
hold on. Wait, what fic is that again, Miner?
I'm gonna link it here. By Crimson Fangs.
By
Crimson.
Crimson. By Crimson Fangs. Okay. Summary. Owen Fire Emblem is a crack addict. In his strange world, he comes across Otis from Barnyard. He is thirsty and tries to drink from Otis's forbidden udders. But Dio Brando, what? Briefly steps in to defend Otis. Little does he know, Owen was more terrifying than anyone ever anticipated. This was literally typed 5 minutes in a Discord server with some friends because, haha, funny. This has literally no rhyme or reason.
This is something that I would have written like 4 years ago.
It was a day just like any other. Birds chirped and the clouds moved along the soft blue sky in a scene worthy of painting. On this beautiful day, our daring protagonist Owen was out on a wonderful stroll along the countryside. He had just snorted the shit ton of crack, dude, and his world was nothing but nonsensical gibberish, not understandable to mere mortals like ourselves. He hasn't grabbed a drink that morning, however, so when he strolled across Otis from Barnyard, his eyes immediately caught sight of those large, succulent udders.
Oh my god.
His mouth watered so much so that it dribbled down his chin and onto the ground.
Did it water as much as there was milk inside Otis's succulent udders?
Okay, no, I had to read this whole thing. I'm sorry, Miner. You cannot. With his sword hand twitching, he approached Otis from Barnyard. What the fuck do you want? Asked Otis from Barnyard. Why do I sound like a... No. I need your milk, replied Owen. Before Otis from Barnyard could object, Owen bent down under him, positioning his mouth underneath his udders before he using a sword hand to give them a mighty tug. But Otis from Barnyard is a male cow, and he should not have udders. That time, stop effect sound from JoJo plays and everything freezes. Dio from JoJo, disgusted by the assault on Otis from Barnyard, picks up Owen and kicks him so hard that he flies miles into the air. But wait, Owen can move? He reacts and grabs Dio's foot unexpectedly, smiling a wicked smile worse than any villain ever could. Than any villain can ever could. I will have that cow's milk. Next time on Owen's Bizarre Adventure, see Owen and Dio duke it out for Otis from Barnyard. How can Owen move during Dio's time-stopping powers? Fucking help me.
Oh my god. Oh fucking
Beautiful,
wait,
beautiful.
yeah, that one's fucking good. I'm actually kind of
Beautiful.
surprised at that.
Beautiful, a masterpiece, better than any novel I've ever read. Says Elia
Automatically better
Soan.
than anything by J.K. Rowling.
Better than anyone. J.K. Rowling. Yes.
Automatically better than anything by J.K. Rowling. I'm just saying.
All right,
I'm
where's
trying
the?
to find Overwatch ones? Hold on. Where is it? Okay, I found it. It's a trilogy.
Of course, it's a trilogy.
Do you want to read the May one or the Mercy one first?
Which one's better to start with? I mean,
I think the May one is probably better to start out with. Hold on, I need to link these.
I'm about to say.
Oh, I love the covers for these, by the way. These have covers. This is just gonna be a Just Sagan reading fanfic reading session, I can tell.
Well, exception of one.
Well, yeah, because that was me. Technically, though, that one was mostly Reaper, so we're technically reading someone else's fanfiction. And it's not totally narcissistic, we're just kind of doing a bro a favor. By the way, you need to fucking upload that Mario fanfiction thing today.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, be sure to do that. That shit was top tier. Like, fucking top of the line. Like, goddamn hydrochloric cringe right there.
You just said hydrochloric cringe.
That shit was like plutonic, nitric, hydrochloric, goddamn tectonic, gravitational cringe. Underestimate the power of improv comedy.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm playing a game in Overwatch right now. Literally everyone is a damage hero. This shit is the funniest thing. I'm not even mad. It's
Is
just
it
funny.
is this is this no is this no limits?
No, we're playing a quick play classic.
That's pretty weird.
Yeah, that's rare to see that happen. We're actually kind of doing well too, is the funny part. Like, that to me is really funny that we're just kind of doing well with like the worst team up in history.
Yeah.
Oh
All
my
right.
God.
All right.
I
May
wanna
gets
read the May
sexually
one first.
assaulted. May gets sexually assaulted by Dr. Pig. Oh, you wanted to read that one? Okay.
Oh, can you start? If you start, I'll read the next half.
Okay. It was a seemingly normal day for our favorite Chinese girl May. She was getting her monthly checkup done. After all, she always wants to be sure she is in top health. I guess being asleep for 9 years does that to a person. But what she didn't know was that she was in for the worst day of her life.
So far.
The doctor walked in, but this wasn't her normal doctor. This doctor was much fatter and had pink skin.
He was extra, extra, extra Caucasian.
Oh no. Of
Pinko!
course May knew not to judge people based on weight and skin color, but there was still something else off about him that she
Well, yeah,
couldn't put her
I mean,
finger
of course
on.
she doesn't.
He
Of course she doesn't
almost
judge. Of course she doesn't judge people by weight because she's already fat and eats fucking McDonald's for breakfast and can't run to the point. She can't run to the fucking payload on time because none of my teammates who play as May ever do. So that means she's fat and she can't run. Anyway, continue.
Okay, not that fat compared to actual fat Overwatch
No,
characters.
she's like Fat Albert fat. I'm talking like fucking gravitational pull like Jupiter fat. She probably has moons orbiting around her. That's how fat she is.
Oh no. Feel bad for a character. I mean, nice. Well, I mean, I say a
She's
nice.
so fat that I could grab. Is she so fat that if she tried to use a hula hoop, her fucking belly fat would jiggle around the hoop? Her rolls of fat would make the hula hoops.
he almost seemed non-human, continuing from what I read. However, as May was trying to figure the strange doctor out, he spoke up. Hello, May. I'm Dr. Pig, and I will be filling in for your doctor today. May was happy that the doctor seemed like a nice guy, but she was still confused as to what happened to her usual doctor. Hello, Dr. Pig. I don't mean to sound rude, but what happened to my usual doctor? Upon hearing
Died
this,
in an industrial accident.
Dr. Pig started to sweat and looked a little scared. This should be a very large red flag for May, but before she could push him further on the question, Dr. Pig quickly made up a lie. Well, you see, your doctor was caught having sex with a non-human and was taken to a human prison for however long a human lives. This is actually my first day as a normal doctor.
You
May
actually
was
kind of sound like him, and that's the funniest thing to me.
May May was quite shocked to hear this. She never knew that her old doctor was such a weird man, but at the same time, she was kinda relieved. This would explain why Dr. Pig looked so scared. He was just trying to figure out a way to break the news to May, or at least that's what May thought anyway. I can't believe he would do something like that. Dr. Pig was quite happy to see that she believed his lie, but quickly put on a straight face as to not alarm May. I know us humans do look down on behavior like that after all, Dr. Pig said, trying his best to stay in character. Things got quiet for a few moments until May finally broke the silence. Well, I don't know about you, but I would like to get on with my checkup. I don't like thinking about my former doctor having his way with animals.
I think there should be a sequel to this where Dr. Pig meets up with May's old doctor, and it's revealed that he actually kills the old doctor. And it's just like a scene with him violently murdering the fucking doctor.
Oh my god. So well, he honestly didn't think he would even get this far, but sometimes things just work out. All right now, let me just look over your record, Dr. Pig happily said. Dr. Pig then opened up his information folder and looked through all of her stuff. Well, not really. He was actually just looking at a shitty drawn nude picture of May. Of May. Well, everything looks in check. Wait a minute, Dr. Pig said. Is everything okay? May asked, a little concerned. Oh, yeah, don't worry. I just noticed that we don't have. We just noticed that we don't have any. Don't have any nude pictures of you on file. For reference, of
Oh,
course.
this is where it gets funny. I'll read after this. Hold on. Fucking hold on.
May didn't know what to say to
For
this.
reference, of course. May didn't know what to say about this.
Are
But
you
are you
being
serious?
serious?
I am being. Dr. Pig tried to look as serious as he could, uh, and responded, "I am being serious. These are required." May said nothing and stared at Dr. Pig with a look of confusion and anger on her face. "I will not get naked for you." May then stood up and tried to walk out of the room, but Dr. Pig got in the way of the door. "I am Dr. Pig and I require you to take off your clothes," Dr. Pig demanded, trying to sound calm. May, of course, didn't listen to him and just stared in anger at him. Unfortunately for her, this caused Dr. Pig to lose his patience. "I said, Dr. Pig wants you to take your clothes off!" Dr. Pig yelled as he violently shoved May to the floor. Dr. Pig was quite the strong human, so when May made contact with the floor, she was in a lot of pain. "Help! Help!" May tried to scream, but was cut off by Dr. Pig's foot stepping on her throat. "Dr. Pig does not recommend that you scream, but I do recommend that you get naked," Dr. Pig yelled. May then desperately tried to free herself, but Dr. Pig was too heavy. May desperately wanted to get away from him, but she knew that anything she tried wouldn't work, so she finally gave in and motioned for Dr. Pig to take his foot off her throat so that she could speak. "Okay,
I'll take my clothes off. Just don't hurt me anymore, May said in a very defeated tone. Dr. Pig smiled and let May stand up so that she could properly expose herself to him. Dr. Pig also made sure that the door was locked and that he was standing in the way of it, so that May couldn't attempt an escape. Why doesn't she just go out the window? There's always a window in a doctor's office.
Not
Also, I'm pretty
really.
I mean, it could be. I mean, what if it was an upstairs office?
What do you mean? What fucking hospital has an upstairs?
I mean, like an up floor or top floor, like, because some hospitals
I
would
have
have like.
never been to a hospital in my entire life that had a fucking top floor.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, they do
I mean,
exist.
I
Yeah,
don't
they-
believe you. I'll have to break my legs and see.
No.
I'm
No.
gonna jump off the roof of my house. That should do it.
No.
Actually, that's only 2 stories. That might be
Some of them
enough.
could be like 6 to 8 floors high, if you don't count the lobby or like the other floors below. Because sometimes there is like an extra like floor below.
I guess I don't know. Usually, I just go to the ER if I really have a problem. But like, they never have a top floor, at least to my knowledge. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna continue on here. May stood there in silence for a moment. Some tears started to roll down her face. Uh, and she was visibly shaking, but after some time, she finally started to strip. She started with her coat, then went down to her shirt and pants, then finally stopped at her bra and panties. She struggled to take them off. She couldn't bear to reveal herself to this pig. I mean, quote unquote, human. But unfortunately for her, there was no way of getting out of there until she did as the doctor said. Oh shit! Hold on, Hold on, I scrolled down and I lost my place. So she did it. She took off her remaining clothes and she was completely naked, much to Dr. Pig's happiness. Dr. Pig was quite happy with this. Now let's get some pictures. Dr. Pig pulled out his camera and started to take pictures of May's naked body. May stood still and cried while she could hear the snaps from his camera. Dr. Pig, on the other hand, was having the time of his life. After Dr. Pig finally got the pics that he wanted, May went to grab her clothes, but Dr. Pig had other plans. Dr. Pig grabbed May and forcibly bent her over the counter. We're not done yet. Dr. Pig still has to get his rocks off, Dr. Pig yelled. Dr. Pig then pulled out his human cock, much to May's horror. No, please don't do this, May pleaded, but was not effective. Dr. Pig then stuck his stick-like penis into May's innocent pussy. May was shocked but not just by the pain, but also how weird it felt. Of course, May was much more concerned by the fact that her doctor was raping her. Dr. Pig continued to rape May for a good 4 minutes until Dr. Pig got bored.
Dr. Pig wants to try something different.
Dr. Pig, you kind of sound like Mr. Fucking the fucking teacher from Doug right there. Let's try something different, Douglas.
No, that's Mr. Dink, his neighbor.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, Mr. Dink. Wait, is Mr. Dink not the teacher?
I don't remember.
The teacher is he in it? I haven't seen Doug. I don't know. I just know of his voice. Anyway,
Sit in the chair, Douglas.
Douglas. Touch the penis, Douglas.
Touch the penis, Douglas.
Douglas, there are Death Eaters approaching, Douglas. Douglas.
We must save the bottles of yellow magic. Those jaws are very expensive.
My mighty magic urine, Douglas.
They are very expensive.
Wait, how would Death Eaters work in the Doug world if everyone's a color?
What everyone's a color? No!
I had a really dumb idea for a fucking Doug fanfiction. Basically, what would happen is that like there would be a rainbow race war because like everyone's just a different color, and then like Skeeter would just run like the fucking the greenish blue Republican army.
Yes.
What fucking color is Skeeter again? Let me look that up. Yeah, he's like bluish green. He's like teal.
Dr. Pig then grabbed May by her head and forced her to her knees. Now, open your mouth, Dr. Pig demanded.
May
May
did
did.
just as Dr. Pig commanded and opened her mouth. Dr. Pig then stuck his stick-like dick into May's mouth and down her throat. May started to cry even more as her throat was violated by the strange penis. And the acid pussy juice was getting in her mouth now, I added that. However, the violation did not last long since Dr. Pig climaxed in her throat only 2 minutes later. May fell to the ground and coughed up the cum. She could easily have stood up, but just didn't have the will to. Dr. Pig, on the other hand, was quite happy with his handiwork as he was ready to leave. However, before he left, he had one last thing to say. I diagnose you with rape. Dr. Pig then walked out of the room, leaving the violated May all by herself. Notes: Dr. Pig recommends that you send nudes.
Thank you so much, says Ua. I'm surprised by doing pre-calc homework and got so bored that I ended up here. Thank you. You scared me back to the task at hand. I diagnose you with best fanfiction writer.
My God. Fucking Jesus. I still need to write that one. Should it be I'm gonna write one of these. Fuck it. I'm just gonna like
Yeah, it was
stamp
with
all my.
Tracer. I think you were going to do one with Tracer and Johnny Test, right?
Yeah, did you want it to be Tracer or did you want it to be Diva? I was gonna actually have it be Diva because there's more comic material for me to work with there.
Yeah, with Diva. Let it be Diva with Johnny Test.
I was gonna have like Johnny and Dookie just like fucking
Yeah, Dookie could join in. It would be a double. It would be a double team episode.
really fucking dumb ideas for a Johnny Test episode where like Susan and Mary Test decide to like make Johnny better at video games so they can beat Diva at like esports or something. But then like Johnny and Dookie eventually get pissed off, so they like fucking and so they just knock Diva out by like beating the shit out of her. And then they just like take her back to their gaming lair and rape her there.
Yes. There you go. Now you got a story right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have it be like really dumb and comical the whole time. I'm gonna make it really graphically violent too.
Oh
I'm gonna include like
no.
blood kinks and like BDSM torture.
Oh no, no.
I'm gonna make it bad. I'm gonna have them crucify Diva at the end and like set her up in like North Korea somewhere.
Oh, God. I was gonna say, can you like do one, but with some of the male Overwatch characters?
I could. Are you asking me to?
Yes. Can you do the one where the gorilla character gets fucked by some
Winston?
anime chick?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Okay,
And
well,
yes,
give me an anime girl to have do it. You know what? Actually, I'll just come up with one on my own.
Uh,
It'd be like the girl from Lucky
hold on,
Star or something.
you know
T-
the writer alter character I
Tomoko?
showed you the other day?
The
Or
writer
give you
alter
a
characters.
guess?
I don't really know Fate, so I'm gonna pass on that one, unfortunately.
Honestly, I'm just gonna show you a picture and just make up a personality for her, or I don't know. Honestly, just say horny. I might have to make one up, but yeah.
So you kind of a little stuttery there for a little bit. You sound a little stuttery for a little
Oh,
bit.
sorry. Yeah, I was gonna say we'll probably come up with some personality for that character. I'm pretty sure.
I was gonna have like now I want to have like Winston from Overwatch getting like fucking no I want to have him be raped by some like girl cartoon character.
I don't know any like good, attractive. I don't know what kind of cartoon character are there. Speaking.
Oh fucking you know what, hold on I'm gonna look up like cute cartoon girls. girl characters.
Oh, yeah, I'll judge them.
Velma! Oh my god, what a pick to go. That was the first result.
Fucking
I
Velma.
wouldn't say Velma would be the type to do an ace.
Wait, I have an idea.
Oh
I
no.
almost don't know if I want to. I'm gonna have She-Ra rape Winston.
Eh, maybe, but
Wait, no, hold on. Lose from the Owl House. That's perfect.
I mean, oh, yeah, probably.
Or like Anne from Amphibia. One of those two. Maybe Star Butterfly. Actually, that shit could be funny. I'm gonna stick. I'm gonna stick with the Owl House.
I mean, possibly, but I still wanted words like freaking Tomoko.
Actually, Tomoko.
I-
You know what? I'm gonna do
I
Tomoko.
just said
You're right.
Tomoko. You didn't hear me?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry.
I just said Tomoko. What the fuck?
I'm gonna make that a Google document right now. Hold on 1 second.
I just said Tomoko. You guys just mentioned it now. What the fuck?
I didn't. I think the mic conked out for like just a split second because I didn't hear anything about that.
I said, what about Tomoko? And you guys didn't say anything. And I was loud and clear.
I was saying something else earlier, to be honest.
Tomoko sexually assaults Winston. I'm gonna write that now. I'm gonna write that in the Johnny Test one. I'm also gonna do one for Tracer. I don't know who though.
I thought Johnny Oh yeah, that's right. It was Diva.
Oh,
Never
Johnny Test
mind.
is gonna be switching over to Diva.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was Diva.
All right. Anyway,
Um.
we gotta read this Mercy one.
Yeah, I completely forgot about the Mercy one.
Wait, you know, could have done like the Tracer or the other, or at least with some of the other Overwatch girls. I got this other idea. How about Hop Hop or Sprig?
I could throw them into the mix.
Yes. Oh yeah, like either Hop Hop, Sprig, Grimes, or even the.
Maybe XJ9.
XJ9.
I haven't done a Teenage Robot fanfiction in a long time.
So do you wonder if
You know who I'm going to use? I got it. This is my last option. I'm going to use Zone Tan.
Oh god. Who?
Zone Tan and Winston.
That
Zone
could
Tan
Oh.
work.
is gonna like grow a cock and rape Winston.
There we go.
I'm gonna make you guys read that. I'm gonna make it as funny as humanly fucking possible for me. I have some ideas for it.
I'll be good for that. This might be one of the first few fics I might actually.
You know what? I'm gonna get to work on that tonight. All right, all right. We need to read that fanfic now, the Mercy one.
Are we gonna save the Tomoko raping someone for another fic?
Probably. I mean, I'm definitely gonna have something with Tomoko at some point or another. All right, I'm gonna imitate Squidward this whole time because that was really funny last time.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It was seemingly a normal day for Squidward. SpongeBob was talking non-stop and annoying him. However, what SpongeBob was talking about was quite different from the norm. So there I was, playing Overwatch again fucking. I need to stand in one. I can't walk while doing this. It's weird. Let me sit down here.
Huh.
So there I was, playing Overwatch again and mating Mercy. I told you I like Mercy, right? Prepare for a censor beep right here, by the way.
All right.
What's the timestamp on this? Because seriously, there's some very foul language here that we probably need to bleep. What's the timestamp on this?
1:58. About to be 1 hour and 59 minutes.
Okay, well, be sure to bleep this out then. So there I was, playing Overwatch again and mating Mercy. I told you I like Mercy, right? And I was healing my team and we were doing so good that we actually won. And the best part is that nobody called me a nigger. It was truly magical, SpongeBob said as he daydreamed about his game. Squidward, on the other hand, was extremely annoyed by SpongeBob. Ever since SpongeBob started playing Overwatch, he talked about it nonstop. But it wasn't just Overwatch, it was about a character named Mercy. Even when SpongeBob wasn't talking about Overwatch, he would always find a way to talk about Mercy. SpongeBob, can you think of anything else to talk about besides fucking Overwatch? Squidward screamed, startling some of the customers. Do I have good impressions?
Yes.
Rate my SpongeBob impression on a scale of 1 to 10.
Give it about a give it about an 8.
All right, rate my Squidward impression.
A solid 9.
Yeah, I thought my Squidward impression was better. I'm gonna work on my SpongeBob one a bit. SpongeBob went quiet for a few seconds and then smiled. Oh, now I see, Squidward. You want me to tell you more about Mercy? Oh, silly me. Well, Mercy has this yellow hair, which I like in his outfit that makes her look like an angel, and SpongeBob continued to talk about Mercy. Whether it was story lore or random trivia, SpongeBob made sure that Squidward knew everything about Mercy, much to Squidward's anger. SpongeBob continued to tell Squidward about Mercy until it was finally closing time. Squidward tried to get out of the Krusty Krab and away from SpongeBob as fast as he could, but SpongeBob was right on his tail with even more information. When I want to write more stories about Mercy, I like to read some fan fictions. And I have this picture right here I can show you, and would you just leave me alone and go be with your Mercy already? Squidward yelled, turning red. SpongeBob simply smiled and thought he knew what Squidward was getting at. Oh, you're right, Squiddy. I gotta get home and play some more Overwatch. Talk to you tomorrow. SpongeBob happily exclaimed before starting to jog to his house. Squidward wanted to be happy, and he knew that he was finally away from SpongeBob. But he knew SpongeBob would just keep talking about Overwatch and fucking Mercy the next day. SpongeBob was annoying enough by himself, but now he's unbearable. There must be a way to ruin Overwatch for him, Squidward yelled to himself. Squidward continued to make his way home until he walked next to Sandy's house. Normally, Squidward wanted nothing to do with Sandy, but when he remembered she was a big science nerd, it gave him an evil idea. Wait, I don't have to ruin Overwatch. I just have to ruin Mercy. I kind of sound more like Squilliam than I do Squidward, honestly.
They sound the same. It's fine.
Yeah, they sound the same. Don't worry about it.
With Squidward's evil plan now figured out, he ran up to Sandy's door and knocked. She, of course, answered quickly and was quite surprised. Squidward, what are y'all doing here? Sandy asked. I was wondering if you by chance had a machine that could teleport me to the Overwatch universe. Sandy looked kind of annoyed by this. You too? I would have never guessed y'all to be an Overwatch fan. Oh yeah, I play it every night, Squidward lied. Sandy squinted her eyes and stared at him for a few moments until motioning for him to come in. When he got inside her dome, he put on his water helmet and followed Sandy into her treehouse. When entered, he was immediately greeted by a very large-looking portal machine. Now this machine can send people to different universes and can bring you back here, Sandy explained. Squidward smiled upon hearing this. Oh, that's good. Do you think I could use it? Sorry, Squidward, but the machine isn't finished yet, y'all. I still have more testing I need to do, Sandy explained, but then had an idea. Unless, maybe y'all can help me. I could send you and see how it works out. Squidward smiled again. Sure, Sandy, that sounds great. I'm the man of 1,000 voices at this point.
Yeah.
Sandy seemed quite happy that Squidward seemed so willing to help. All right, Squidward, I just need you to stand on that there platform and stare at that damn portal-looking thing, Sandy said, pointing to the platform. I'm gonna take a drink of fucking water. Hold on.
See? What did I tell you?
I'm gonna chug my Aquafina.
Quick, get the whiskey out.
Oh, that's a lot better. Holy crap. Wow. Hold on a second.
Alright, honestly, at some point,
Squidward then did oh wait, what, Sue?
I was gonna say, like, for another thing we should do, I'll just like show you some of the fake characters, and let's just guess what the fuck kind of parody personalities we're gonna give them.
That sounds fun. We should do that outside of the recording, though.
Yeah, let's do that.
Maybe
That sounds
Yes.
fun. Yeah, dude, just like send me pictures and I'll. But actually, just send pictures in like the fucking
Send
voice channel.
nudes.
Yeah, send nudes. I know you did that one time, but that's besides the point. Anyway,
Fake news.
fake news.
Breaking news, okay?
Breaking news, okay? After much consideration, the United States has declared all members of Overwatch to be legally designated as registered sex offenders. This is still a breaking story, so this will constantly be updated by CNN. And now, Elon Musk will talk about it.
Oh.
Soldier 76 on the sex offender registry. We're all sex offenders now.
We're all sex offenders now.
What's the fucking Reaper voice line? A quote that he has. I'm gonna have fun writing that diva fan fiction. I'm gonna have fun with that. Same with the fucking Winston one. Oh, I could have Mr. Goodman on fucking ZTV.
TV?
Yeah, Zone 10 News. In all the shorts that she does.
Yeah. There's like any other Louis-ish characters we can use for him. Because I really want to use a special hot-looking girl for gorilla fucking.
Yeah, Zone 10 is like the perfect one for that. That's what I'm saying.
Alright. I mean, yeah, perhaps, I guess.
She's a slut and she probably has big dick energy, that's why.
Big dick
Yeah.
energy.
Oh, wait, hold on.
She has Black Air Force One energy. She has like fucking giant like white BBC energy.
Oh my god.
I was hoping you would have a reaction to some kind of that.
I just
Yes,
realized
I
this
do.
I realize this character exists now, guys. What about either
cool.
Francine or Haley from American Dad?
Wait, what?
Who?
Francine or Haley from American Dad?
Haley from American
Francine
Dad.
from American Dad.
Francine or Haley? I forgot them.
Oh my fucking god. You know what? I will actually give that some consideration. I might do that for a different Overwatch character, actually. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna have Zone 10 like capture Soldier 76 and rape him. And I'm gonna have like Francine. And I'm gonna have Haley from American Dad fuck Winston the gorilla from Overwatch.
And I got this other girl, which you could use for either Junkrat or
Oh god.
or Roadhog, I think. For one of
Oh,
those two, I was gonna say, how about Bridget from like Lust to Death?
Bridget! Oh! Oh
Bridget from
my
what?
god!
Who's Bridget again?
She's the Asian girl from like Close Enough.
Yeah, she's the Asian girl.
Oh my god! That's actually a great idea!
I know! That's why I was like, oh my god, that's brilliant!
I don't know, I like how she looks. Like, can you describe her personality in the actual show, since I actually haven't seen it yet?
Oh god.
Like one of those hashtag quirky crazy just for funsies lol kind of girls.
Yeah.
So a sort of Star Mabel character that can cuss?
Yes, but adult.
Yes and no,
also with more of a
actually.
adult personality. Yes, but more mature, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Anywho,
So, a better version of Mabel Pines.
yes,
Yep,
exactly.
better version of
And
Maple
anywho-
Pites, yes.
Anywho, Squidward then did as she asked and waited for further instructions. However, those further instructions did not come. Instead, he heard a switch get pulled, and before he knew it, he was in an alleyway. What the? Where am I? Sandy, where did you send?
What?
Squidward screamed, cutting himself off when he heard the sound of gunshots. Squidward quickly hid behind a trash can and he was about to cry, but stopped himself when he remembered that SpongeBob had told him that there was a lot of shooting in Overwatch. Wait, I must be in the Overwatch universe. Holy shit, it actually worked! Squidward stood up and was ready to hunt Mercy down, but luck was on his side. Some fat guy, hold on. Some fat guy close to the alley looked like he was about to die. and Mercy was right next to him. Squidward was easily able to recognize Mercy thanks to SpongeBob's endless descriptions of her. Oh, this is perfect. I think it's time to put my plan into action, Squidward said to himself. Squidward then pulled out his clarinet that he carries with him everywhere he goes, snuck up to Mercy, and then snuck up to Mercy. Squidward then hit her on the left side, on the side of her left knee, breaking it. Mercy cried out in absolute pain. Squidward needed to shut her up, so he hit her on the side of the head. It wasn't hard enough to knock her out, but it did stun her. Squidward was about to drag Mercy into the alley to execute the final part of his plan, but stopped when he noticed that the dying fat man was looking up to him.
Man.
The fat man was too weak from blood loss to do anything to help Mercy, but Squidward didn't want to take any chances. I don't know who you are, but you're not gonna get in my way. Squidward then walked up to the man and bashed his face in with the clarinet until he died. Squidward bashed his head in a few more times just to make sure he wouldn't get back up, and then turned his attention back to Mercy. Now it's just you and me. I think it's time for me to show you my clarinet. Ha ha ha.
Oh God.
Squidward then grabbed Mercy's right leg and dragged her deep into the alley. While she was still dazed from the blow to the side of her head, Squidward taped her mouth shut and tied her up with some duct tape and rope that he found in the alley. Squidward
Oh,
stood
how
back to
convenient.
admire his handy. What now?
Oh, how convenient.
Yeah, how convenient. Exactly. Sandy planned this whole thing out. It's an inside job, I'm telling you.
It's an inside job. Yes.
That makes sense, actually, because she looked suspicious. She probably knew something.
Yes.
Squidward stood back to admire his handiwork and explained to Mercy why he was doing this to her. Now that I have a captive audience, haha, I should tell you what I'm about to do to you, Squidward said before pulling his cock out. Mercy, of course, was quite shocked by this and tried to escape, but unfortunately for her, the rope was too strong. Ha ha ha, your struggling is so funny. Now let me tell you why I'm here. An idiot I know named SpongeBob will not stop talking about you, so I'm gonna ruin you with my cock.
Oh
Squidward picked up his
no.
blood-covered clarinet and walked over to Mercy. Squidward then grabbed Mercy and threw her on her stomach. Remember when I said I'd show you my clarinet? I wasn't lying. Squidward then rammed the pointy end of his clarinet through the crotch region of her pants and into her pussy. Mercy started to cry when Squidward laughed to himself. If you think that hurts, you're gonna love it going in the other hole, Squidward yelled while visibly getting an erection. Squidward then quickly pulled his clarinet out of her and violently shoved it up her ass. The pussy juice and blood on the clarinet was able to lubricate it, but the violent stretching still hurt Mercy a lot. And now that I showed you my clarinet, I think it's time I show you my other clarinet. Squidward wasted no more time and shoved his fully erected cock into Mercy's pussy. Mercy started to cry even more, but Squidward continued to laugh and thrust. While Squidward was thrusting, the pelvic thrust, woo! He looked down and noticed that there was some blood coming out of Mercy's pussy. Oh, wow! I didn't know it was that time of the month. Ha, ha, ha.
Oh God.
Just-
That was terrible.
I just love how Squidward just enjoying himself while doing such a nasty act.
Hey, working at the Krusty Krab for all those years, he's probably got to fuck some people up, right?
Yes.
Squidward turned into a serial rapist because of corporate American work culture. Take that clip and post it out of context. It'll get like 10,000 likes. Squidward, hold on. Mercy, of course, didn't respond and only continued to cry. To make things worse for Mercy, Squidward's thrusts were getting faster, and the clarinet in her asshole was causing her even more pain. Squidward took notice of this. What, you don't like my clarinet, you stupid bitch? You should be honored. Squidward then punched Mercy in the back of the head while continuing to thrust inside her. Squidward's thrust had become faster and violent. To Mercy, it seemed like it would never end. But then the time had come. With one last thrust,
Oh,
Squidward put his dick all the way in and finally cured his blue balls. Huh. Now with that done, I don't think you'll be doing any more healing. Ha ha ha. Squidward gloated before pulling his clarinet out of her ass.
no.
Squidward then looked down at the crying Mercy and gave her one last shit-eating grin before walking deep into the alley. At first, nothing happened, but then Squidward was suddenly back in Sandy's treehouse. Sorry it took y'all so long to get you back here, Squidward. Still working out the bugs. So did everything work on y'all's end? Sandy asked. Squidward smiled. Yes, Sandy, I had such a great time, but I should get home. I gotta work in the morning. And with that, Squidward left Sandy's place and made his way back home for the night. I gotta drink of water again. Hold on.
Oh my god.
What do you think?
That was. I forgot about how funny that shit was.
Hold on, it's not quite done. The punchline is about to come up for this whole thing.
I know.
The next morning came, and Squidward quickly made his way to the Krusty Krab to see how sad SpongeBob would be. When he got there, he immediately reported to his cash register and looked into the window of the kitchen. He saw SpongeBob cooking, and noticed that he wasn't sad, but didn't seem as motivated as he usually was. Hey, SpongeBob, you want to talk about Overwatch or even Mercy? Squidward asked with a shit-eating grin. Well, something strange has been happening, old Squiddy. Oh, do tell, Squidward said with his shit-eating grin. Hold on, I have to take another drink. Alright, that should be the last drink I need.
Yep.
What the hell? Oh, damn it, another tab open. Hold on. Well, every time I try to pick Mercy now, it just shows her crying in the shower. I'm not sure if it's a glitch or not, but I guess I'll have to wait until it's fixed before I play Mercy again. I guess I'll have to wait until it's fixed to play Mercy again. SpongeBob went back to grilling, and while Squidward turned around to laugh to him, while Squidward turned around to laugh to himself, his mission was a success, or so he thought. SpongeBob poked his head out and proceeded to talk his ear off. But I just started to play Hanzo, and I really like him. I can't wait to tell you about him. But first, let me finish up back here. SpongeBob went back into the kitchen while Squidward just stood at the register with an emotionless look on his face. After a few moments, Squidward began to bash his head against the register. Oh, read the comments.
Oh my
Go
god.
read the comments. Trust me.
Wow, and there was what is that? What the fuck is that? Real tentacle hentai. 1 out of 10 and not enough tentacles.
Amazing. Oh wait, no. Even better. It's this one. Hold on. What is that? What the fuck is that? That's why you don't annoy Squidward. Real
Yes.
tentacle hentai, very real. http://www.mentalhealth.gov/gethelpindex.html.
All right, so
Hold on a second. Thank you. Mercy will need this after what happened to her. Anyway, go on.
Oh my god.
okay, which one of the three like uglier Overwatch characters would Bridget do?
It probably like fucking Roadhog or Junkrat.
Yeah, I mean, have
Oh,
you
you know
already
what? Fucking, you know what?
oh no
Fucking
no 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 no
Miles
no no!
loves
Who would
Reaper.
no. Who would sexually assault who would sexually assault Brigitte?
Regina?
Oh, you mean from Overwatch, Bridget?
Yes.
Oh, the fucking Diet Reinhardt, as I like to call her.
Yeah.
I have
Okay, how about-
absolutely no idea.
I'm saying either Hot Pop or the New King.
Hot Pop. Oh my god. Oh, if it was Sprig, that shit would be the funniest thing. Sprig against the world! And he just like flies tongue first into her vagina.
He tongue rapes her. Oh wait, hold on.
No,
What?
no, Naruto, and Moira. Think about it.
That would actually kind of work.
Alright, hold on. What guy characters exist in?
Oh fuck! Who was I gonna have fuck Winston? It was gonna be like Haley from American Dad, right?
Yes.
Alright, hold on. I
Haley-
need to edit the document for that.
Haley claims she's gonna do it for the environment. Yes. Okay, I have this dumb idea where maybe Haley was given dick and balls because of her dad's CIA experiment thing.
I was just about to say the same fucking thing, and then she like breaks into a CIA workplace and finds Winston there.
Yeah, and since Haley's like one of those like nature-loving hippie type characters, of course she'll get the idea to. She thinks her new penis will somehow repopulate frickin' other animal species. Because I
Yeah.
guess this was during the time where some gorilla species were endangered.
It would be funny if she was just like as strong as a gorilla for literally no reason.
Yes.
And like I literally just have Haley able to pin down and butt fuck a gorilla.
I don't even want to ask.
Fuck it. Like, you know what? I'm actually gonna do that now. I'm actually legit gonna write that like as soon as we're off here. Yeah, I'm gonna make you read this for a video, Corey.
Yes.
Oh,
Wait,
boy.
with
Wait,
Francie
this Waymaker versus Colonel Noodle. We need to read that one before we head off for the night.
Yeah, I
Okay,
was
wait,
about to
hold on.
say, wait a minute, we forgot one.
I was gonna say, can Francine come and join Haley later? Then
Maybe.
How about that how about Anna?
Oh, the fucking grandma. Yeah, fucking. If you've been paying attention to drama in my server, Destroya would fucking love that.
wait,
What?
Alma.
Oh yeah, no, there's this one guy in my server that keeps posting like granny porn.
Yeah. Wait, who?
I
Character.
don't know why he does it. His name is Destroya, and he keeps posting like grandma porn.
That just that's concerning.
That's disturbing. Oh wait, you know what? We need to read the Widowmaker one. Then I want to read like the fucking Should we just like make a super ultra triple length special of like us reading Totally Ed?
Oh no.
It's gonna be like 2 or 3 hours long.
Dude, that shit would
Oh,
be like
no.
5 hours long.
Oh no.
If not like 6 or 7.
No. I don't think the audience is ready for Totally Eds.
No, straight up, I don't even know if they'd be able to handle that. We would have to like unironically do that in 2 parts.
No.
One of my favorite stories that I ever did was I Postal Pop's Vengeance.
I Postal Pop's Vengeance.
I'm gonna just post the cover and let you. Oh, and for our next recording, we're gonna be reading the fucking we're gonna be reading the Phineas and Ferb one and all the drawn together ones.
Yes.
All right, all right. Get the Colonel Noodle one going. We gotta get going.
All right.
We're
We
still
can
gonna
also
like.
even get tendies real quick.
Steven gets tendies. Yes.
Yes, hold on. I'll look that up while you read that.
Colonel Noodle. It was a very quiet day on the battlefield for Widowmaker. Too quiet. Widowmaker knew that something was not right. So she camped out on top of a building and looked throughout the area with her sniper. At first she found nothing. It seemed like there was no one left in the area, but then she heard something echoing in the distance. I'm going to show my girl Widowmaker the noodles. That noodles rule the world. Widowmaker quickly turned to the direction of the echoing, but didn't see anyone. However, she could have sworn that she saw someone or something moving out of her scope sight at a very quick rate. But she could even process what was going on. Before she could even process what was going on, a large wad of noodles hit her on the side of the head. She freaked out and started to shoot in the direction of where she thought the noodles were thrown from. When she finally ran out of ammo and calmed down, she noticed that no one was there and that the noodles must have been thrown from below. She then decided to examine the noodles and noticed that the noodles were actually wrapped around something. She quickly cleared the noodles off and discovered that it was a video camera. She opened the screen and noticed that there was a video on it, so she decided to play the video. The video started, and Widowmaker was shocked to see that the video was of her ordering some food at a burger place. Whoever recorded seemed to be in the back of the kitchen, hidden from sight. In the video, Widowmaker was looking at the menu and didn't seem very happy. Why are noodles the only thing all you sell? That all you sell at this burger place? I hate noodles. Widowmaker then walked out of the place, and whoever was recording was getting mad. The cameraman was breathing heavily and shaking violently. After a few seconds, the cameraman finally spoke in a very nasally voice. That purple bitch comes into my restaurant and insults my noodles. I'll show her why.
Insult my noodles.
I'll show her why noodles rule the world. The video then ended. Widowmaker didn't want to admit it, but she was quite scared. The man in this recording was clearly the same man that was after her. She tried to remain calm, but she could have sworn that something was pulling her down. To her shock, the noodles were slowly pulling her down to her knees, and eventually they pulled her top half down to the ground so that her butt was sticking up in the air. Widowmaker
Uh-oh.
tried to escape, but the noodles were too strong. Eventually, she exhausted herself. Widowmaker tried to catch her breath, but she started to panic when she started to hear someone walking up to her. She couldn't look back to who it was, so she was completely helpless. Eventually, Widowmaker's stalker made his way to the front of her, and Widowmaker could finally see him. The man looked quite short and fat. He had a black afro and was wearing a black trench coat with red sunglasses and didn't even cover his eyes. As a matter of fact, it looked like his eyes were right through his glasses. However, that wasn't even the strangest thing about him. The strangest part was that he looked like a completely flat drawing, like he looked like a 2D drawing in a 3D dimension. Just as Widowmaker was trying to figure him out, he finally spoke. You're probably wondering why I, the one and only Colonel Noodle, is here. Well,
Colonel
you
Noodle, but yes.
Colonel Noodle is here. Well, you have not been appreciating noodles, the king of all foods. So I'm here to punish you. Widow was extremely confused. She had never been, she had never heard of Colonel Noodle and had no Colonel Noodle and had no idea that she could have that she that someone could be such a noodle fanatic. However, her confusion was replaced with shock and fear when Colonel Noodle started to unzip her pants. Help! Somebody please help! Widow cried out, but no one was around to help her. Colonel Noodle then fully unzipped his pants and pulled some noodles out.
Amazing.
Colonel Noodle then shoved the noodles into Widowmaker's mouth, successfully making sure that she couldn't scream anymore. Slurp it, suck it, I know you really like it. Colonel Noodle yelled. Colonel Noodle then made his way to Widowmaker's butt. He examined it for a few moments and then ripped that part of her suit off, revealing her
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh, Raggy!
Raggy, hard.
Oh god.
Go on.
Revealing her butthole and pussy, Colonel started to slowly finger Widow's butthole, while Widow started to cry. Colonel then decided that her butthole was perfect. Alright, I'm going to let you decide on the type of noodles you would like. Chinese, Italian, Thai, or Jamaican. Anything goes, even Hawaiian. Even if Widow wanted to answer, the noodle gag wouldn't let her speak. So you want me to pick for you? Well then, I guess we are going to go with Chinese.
Ruh-roh.
Colonel Noodle then pulled up some Chinese noodles and started to fist them into Widowmaker's fine ass. Widowmaker wanted to cry out in pain, but the only thing that came out was a pain-filled muffled scream. Colonel continued to fill Widow's ass with glorious Chinese noodles until Widow's ass was so tightly filled with Chinese noodles that her asshole started to bleed. Wow, your house is really is tight. I guess I'm gonna have to fill another hole with some Chinese noodles. Upon hearing this, Widowmaker freaked out and tried to escape from the noodles again. Unfortunately for her, she once again failed and realized that there was truly no escape. Now that you're done messing around, let me truly show you why noodles are the king of all foods. Colonel Noodle then proceeded to start shoving Chinese noodles into Widow's pussy, and they did damage like machetes.
Ruh-roh.
All Widowmaker could do was lay there and take the pain. Roll it in your boom, create your own boom.
Hold on. Hold on. I want to read this part. Roll it in your poon. Create your own boom. Colonel Noodle rapped as he shoved more and more noodles into Widowmaker's pussy. I bet you really want noodles in the poon. Colonel Noodle continued to rap as he shoved even more noodles into Widowmaker's pussy. Eventually, Colonel Noodle started to shove noodles elbow deep into Widowmaker. She could feel her pussy expand more and more as fistful of noodles were violently shoved into her. After about 5 minutes of noodle fisting, Colonel Noodle finally stopped. However, the damage was done. Noodles were slowly making their way out of Widowmaker's holes, and Widowmaker could feel the blood coming out of her asshole. I told you gotta eat noodles, Widowmaker. Colonel Noodle then walked away, and the noodles that were forcing Widowmaker to the ground disappeared. She was free but didn't move. She was in so much pain physically and mentally. With tears in her eyes and blood in her ass, Widowmaker knew that this would haunt her for the rest of her life. Notes: Chinese, 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 Chinese!
No.
Comments: Critics' consensus. Just Sagan writes yet another character piece that will be remembered as excellent literature for years to come, blending excellent character development with social commentary on modern society's problems. Thanks, man, and I agree with the commentary on modern society's problems. More people should respect noodles. I gotta be honest with you, I prefer gabagool, to be honest. Noodles can't be beaten, that's in all caps.
Yes.
Amazing. Oh, do you want to read Steven Gets Tendies?
Yeah,
Yes,
since you already
We just might as well at this point.
yeah.
I will never forget how hard I fucking laughed at the Jimbo Neutron one, and like the fucking, and like the other, and the Harry Potter gets tendies one.
This is the pops with a gun.
Yes. Show that to the audience. This is what we're probably going to be reading next time, or well, at the very least, we'll read it at some point in the future.
Now,
Oh, God.
about Big Boy Steven.
Yeah, we reference Big Boy Steven sometimes.
Now,
Big boy.
Big Boy Steven. Big Boy
Yeah.
Steven.
Oh yes, I want that version to be in like multiverses.
Yeah, if Big
Yes,
Boy
that
Steven
has
was
to
in, I would
be.
be
Yeah, that
thrilled.
has to be. Okay. All right, let's see here. All right, scrolling down. Yeah, let's go. Hello, I'm Steven Universe, and I'm the Crystal Gem's favorite 32-year-old big boy. Let me tell you about my very special day. That was the day that I used my big boy points to get tendies. I slipped into my big boy pajamas and ran out to the gyms super excited. I couldn't go to my dad because he passed away from something called suicide. I ran
Something
up to
called
I ran up to Pearl, and she must have gotten something in her eyes because it looked like she was crying. Pearl, I have 10 big boy points. I want tendies. Pearl looked at me, and more tears come out of her eyes. I knew she couldn't give me tendies with her bad eyes, so I decided to help her. But I bet she would give me more good boy points. Don't worry, Pearl, my fireman will help you. I pulled out my fireman and started to pee all over her. It was working because she started to cry tears of joy. She was so happy that she ran into her room to celebrate. I was sad that I didn't get tendies, but I bet I would get a lot of big boy points for helping. I couldn't
Oh
ask
boy.
Garnet because Ruby and Sapphire had not fused back yet, and all they ever do is fight now, so I doubt they will help me. I tried to tell them how many big boy points I had, but that only made them fight more. I saw Amethyst walk out of her room, and I ran to tell her how many big points I had. Hey,
Oh, I want to
Amethyst,
read
I
from
have
here. I want to
10.
read from here.
All
Can I
right.
read from here?
Yes.
Hey, Amethyst! I have 10 big boy points and I want tendies. She looked at me and got very mad. Fuck off, Steven. She went back into her room. I couldn't let that stupid normie cunt get away with that. So I went on 4chan and asked everyone what I should do. After getting called a cuck 50 times, someone suggested that I eat all the raw tendies and poop on Amethyst. 4chan is always very helpful, so I ran down to the fridge and ate the raw tendies. A few hours later, I felt the pain in my tummy. I knew I had a little bit of diarrhea in my big boy pajamas, and I knew I was ready. Oh, I'm just petting my dog while I'm reading this. Big proud boy he is.
I ran into her room and I saw her lying
Saw
on
her
the
laying on
ground.
the ground. She looked like she was so happy that she was crying tears of joy. But I couldn't let her stay happy, so I quickly ran up to her and did my battle cry. Whee! She knew I was there, so I pulled my pants down and started to poop all over her face. She got mad and tried to scream, but the poop got in her mouth and caused her to vomit. Take that, normie thought. I ran out of the room without my pajama pants and was noticed by Ruby. Ruby grabbed me by the ear and started to pull me towards her. I don't care what Sapphire said. I'm kicking your ass, you disappointment. I'm kicking your ass, you disappointment. I had to escape, so I grabbed some of my remaining poop from my butt and I smacked her in the face with it. She fell to the ground and started to cry. Take that, normie! Ree!
Oh God.
I ran back to my room and touched my fireman to real-life lolly girls.
After shooting my white big boy goo, I fell asleep. That was a special day.
Wait, did I leave a comment on that? Give me a minute. I might have left a comment on that. Is Steven pissing all over Pearl and her face still warms my heart? Right, listen to this next one. From Decipher Bill Cipher. I read this to my mom and she hit me. What part does she hit you at? When Steven touched his firemen to lollies. That silly little Steven.
Oh yeah,
Hello,
and to tell you
everyone.
guys, there's a second chapter.
Yes, there is. Is there two or is there one?
There's
Oh, okay.
two.
Oh, yeah, here. Oh, I sorry. I meant to say, is there three or is there two? I know there's two already. Hello, everyone. It's your favorite 32-year-old big boy. I have another story for you. My mommy's told me I had to go find a job, but I'm not stupid. I know that jobs are for normies. So I went to the Big Donut to pretend I was getting a job there. Also, whenever I leave, Amethyst always brings home a new daddy. The new daddies always leave when I get back for some reason. On my way there, I saw Connie, but I knew I wasn't supposed to go near her after I shoved my big white big boy goo in her mouth. So I made sure to avoid her. I knew. Oh, sorry. I knew Pearl would give me big boy points for that. I made it to the Big Donut, and Sadie must have known what I wanted because she ran to the back of the store when she saw me. She is so nice. Lars looked at me, ready to serve me. What are you doing here, you faggot? Lars must use 4chan a lot because he always calls me a faggot. Sadie already knew what I wanted, but realized I didn't have any money. Aw, my dog is smiling. Hey, boy. Sorry. I remembered the one time when Pearl gave me a donut in exchange for big boy points. Can I pay with big boy points? Lars didn't respond and only looked at his phone. I wondered if he was looking at 4chan. Let me see your phone. I tried to grab Lars's phone, but I accidentally broke it. He got mad and hit me. This big boy wouldn't let him get away with that. I jumped over the counter and started punching his face. I punched him so much he fell asleep. Sadie screamed and called the cops. That was good. They needed to arrest Lars for hitting me. The cops came and took me to a new place to protect me from Lars. They gave me orange pajamas, let me stay in a room that had bars to protect me, and there were a whole bunch of other people there.
Oh
My roommate was
god.
very big and very black. I remembered what 4chan always calls black people. Hello, nigger. The black guy looked at me. Apparently, black people always look angry. Be sure to censor that, by the way.
Oh god. We should just please. Alright. Yeah, I got it. I got it.
There's only like two things we need to censor in this whole fucking story.
I love.
We're gonna censor the N word, but we're totally okay saying faggot here.
We're all gay, so don't be a faggot, okay?
Yeah,
Anyway,
we're
we are
gay.
all
Don't worry
gay as
about
the
it.
fucking day is long. Listen to me. Fucking. Oh, we're about as straight as a goddamn rhombus.
Straight as a rhombus.
A rhombus. In the gay rhombus of ruin. Psychonauts 3.
We're as straight as the Illuminati triangle.
Mm-hmm.
I believe there were 3 stories that had the N-word in this whole time. I don't remember what the first one was. One was about at the 1 minute, at the 1 hour 58 minute mark. And then there was another right here. I don't remember where the other ones are, but oh well. There's only one more anyway. That was a soft day, so I don't know if that needs to be censored, so I wouldn't worry about it that much. But YouTube and the black communities do not take very kindly to the hard R, if you get what I mean. Anyone really. Anywho, what the fuck did you say? The black guy was so happy that he put his fireman in me. It hurt a lot, but that's what new friends do in prison. He seemed to like it a lot. He even did it to me during shower time.
Oh no.
After a few more days, the cops brought me to a new cell. I was all by myself, and they told me that Lars had died. Apparently, he died while asleep or something. The cops wanted to award me with something called an electric chair. This is going to be a lot of fun. They asked me what I wanted for my last meal.
No.
Don't worry, Steven Universe. Why do you care, Corey?
I know.
They asked me what I wanted for my last meal. I told them tendies, and the cop didn't know what I was talking about. Whee! I want tendies. Give me tendies. Give me tendies. Give me tendies. I tried to punch him, but another cop tased me. I fell asleep, and a guard woke me up. The guards found out what tendies were, and they brought me free tendies. After I ate all the tendies, they told me it was time for the electric chair. I was so excited that I pee-peed in my pants. Some of it got on the guard, and he started saying naughty words. The electric chair is going to be so much fun. I can't wait to tell you guys all about it. That's the end of the story.
Oh boy, I wonder what would happen to him next. Also, I love how the police guards cared enough to look up what that means.
Holy shit, this had 23 comments.
Fucking 23?
Honestly, that should be the Steven Universe finale, so I can actually say Steven
Yeah,
Universe did
that
something-
should have been the Steven Universe finale.
Yeah, so it'll be like, oh wow, Steven Universe actually does something better than Star Versus.
I love how you just ashamedly admitted that.
Yeah. Like, I don't care if Cleve is a thing. I don't care if Cleve is a thing. I still think Star Versus is better than Steven Universe. Personal take? Probably, but not really.
Yeah, it's a personal take. I can tell it is.
Fucking Star Versus was better than Steven Universe up until the 4th season.
Yeah, honestly, the 4 seasons where they're like, you know what, we're not gonna even, you know what, Disney ain't gonna give us shit, we're not gonna try anymore.
Yeah, it's
Alright,
pretty. Yeah, it's pretty dumb.
Is that the last fic then?
If you guys are up to reading one more, then maybe.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, I
I
can.
can try one more. Cause I guess what might be better than both shows, even though I still think Star Force is better than this one. There's Owl House. Oh yeah, could you try and read that one Owl House one I recommended you the other day? That's so
Oh,
fucked
that
up.
shit is way too long. We're gonna have to do that one next time.
Fine. Oh well. But I will say this about Owl House,
Oh, I know one we can read. Actually, two we can read. Because there's more
Oh,
than enough time for both.
I'm pretty sure no one's gonna give a shit. 'Cause know whoever's gonna watch this that's into Owl House.
yeah, you want to
But-
know something?
Yeah, because I got spoilers for this week's episode, and yes, it's gonna be weird to know that I'm not gonna stay up for a new Amphibia anymore.
Did I tell you about the time that he wrote a fanfiction about me? We'll end off with that one. But this one first. Jenny and the Arlen Four-Way.
Arlen 4.
What? Jenny and the Arlen Four-Way. What the fuck is this?
Sounds fun.
Oh no! No, it's King of the Hill. Oh no!
I'm gonna read this one. I want you to read the Minor Smile X Jenny one.
All right.
What
It was
does
a-
what does the Arlen 4 mean, for context?
What now?
The Arlen 4-way.
It's basically Jenny Wakeman getting raped by the King of the Hill characters.
Oh no.
You need to show people the cover for this, Corey. You need to.
Oh no.
Look at that. Just look at that.
Okay. Read.
Just. Oh my goodness. I love how Bill is just edited in. I don't know why, but that's funny to me. Also,
I like
Reaper was the one who made this, the guy who helped me write Jimbo Neutron.
Of course, this seems like something he
Yeah, of
No,
course
he
it was
just did the
something that he
cover.
fucking right.
No, he just did the cover for this.
I mean, fair, I guess.
It was a seemingly normal day for Hank and his friends. The four of them were drinking their beers as usual, and he didn't really have anything else going on that day. However, that would change soon. Jenny, the teenage robot, suddenly crashed in front of them. Hank and his friends were quite surprised by this, but didn't move at all. They looked at her and noticed that one of her legs was destroyed and her arms looked very damaged. Ouch, can one of you guys lend a hand? The four looked at her and realized that she kind of looked hot, but more importantly, she was also legal because she was a robot. Dang old girl looks dang old hot, I tell you what, Boomhauer pointed out. Yo, Yeah,
Boomhauer.
Boomhauer. Yeah, Boomhauer. And you know I always wanted to fuck a robot, Dale happily said. Jenny was starting to get really scared, and the erection clearly growing in Bill's pants was not really helping. She tried to quickly run away, but Hank grabbed her non-broken leg before she could. Now don't try to run away. My sex life is deader than dead, and my balls are burning like a clean burn in hell for some sex.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that was funny.
Hank pulled his member out and lifted Jenny up.
Pulled his member out.
Hank always wanted to try anal, and now was his best chance. After all, Peggy was never up for it. Now this is gonna hurt, I'll tell you what. Hank rammed his cock into Jenny's ass and moaned. Jenny let out a very loud yell, and no one came to help. Bill watched on and got even more turned on. His sex life was just as dead as Hank's. Oh, let me join, Hank. I want some of that pussy. Hank gladly let Bill join. Bill rammed his fully erect cock right into Jenny's robo pussy. Jenny let out another loud scream, giving Dale a dirty idea. Oh, Hank, put her down lower so I can stick my dick in her mouth. Dale knew that his wife was cheating on him with John Redcorn, so he wanted to cheat on her.
Oh no.
What is wrong with you guys? I'm way younger than you. Boomhauer took this as an insult and pulled his dick out. Dang old bitch, time for me to dang old fuck your mom.
Go fuck your mom. Okay.
Jenny's probably supposed to be 5.
Well, Jenny is like anatomically designed to be 16, I believe. I don't think it matters. He's a robot. Who cares?
There's an episode where she
You might wanna fix your microphone, Sunio.
Yeah, that shit is not working right. It's like it's like fucking NASA space commentary.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was saying earlier, I was trying to say that there's an actual Teenage Robot episode where apparently the principal of the high school she goes to realized she mentioned she was May 5 years ago, saying she's technically 5, and the principal's like, wait a minute, we have a 5-year-old in my high school. Cool, I'm gonna send her to kindergarten, and Jenny goes to kindergarten for the entire episode. It wasn't until the end Nora came into the kindergarten teacher. Oh yeah, and this was like after she gained respect from the kindergarten kids after beating them up in a dodgeball game. Anyways, Nora showed the kindergarten teacher. She showed the kindergarten teacher some like diagrams to prove that, oh yeah, even though Jenny was made 5 years ago, she was what's the word I'm looking? Oh yeah, she was specifically modeled from day one to be modeled as a teenager from day one. So she was made to act like a teenager, no matter how old she is or some shit like that.
That makes sense, yeah.
And the kindergarten teacher's like, oh okay, you can go back to high school now. Even though Jenny tried to explain it earlier, they don't believe her. And they literally joked about saying they don't believe in Jenny but believe in Nora because Nora actually has diagrams to show them instead.
Well, she's a robot. She's not even technically supposed to go to school. That whole episode was dumb.
I guess, but
I
I
think
guess
Jenny. I think what Jenny should have done was fire 30 Hellfire rockets at all the other students.
But they're kindergartners.
Exactly. So Jenny should kill them before they grow up to beat her.
What?
Get the
Yeah,
early
also-
start on it. They're gonna grow up to be heinous villains. Jenny must fight
But
evil.
what if they become like, I don't know, people that actually help and change the world and become
But what
good
if they become
citizens?
villains, Corey? Corey, kindergartners could grow up to be a vicious supervillain at any given
I mean,
moment.
who knows? Who knows? One of them could grow up to invent crypto.
One of them could grow up to work for Elon Musk. Oh my god, one of them could be Elon Musk's wife. That'd be deadly.
Elon Musk. Jesus
Do you
Christ.
think if Elon Musk exists in the Teenage Robot universe, Nora would probably fuck with him? Or not fuck with him, I mean like actually fuck him or get fucked by him, I mean.
No. What would happen is that Elon Musk would act like a fucking special needs billionaire and she would just kind of hate him.
I don't know, she would still blow him though, right?
I mean, dude, she's like a jilf. She would blow anyone.
Yeah, she's required to like blow any president, no matter who they are.
Dude, she probably fucked Nixon like 80 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, she promised every president and everyone in the Pentagon if they don't do shit to,
she
confiscate
probably
Jenny.
and fucked Fidel Castro at one point.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
who are we talking about?
Nora
Nora.
Wakeman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she would do it
Anyway.
just so they would not promise to confiscate Jenny or try to like copy their own version of Jenny.
Hold on a second. Boomhauer went on his way to fuck Jenny's mom. That's in the actual story. I'm not making that up.
Oh no.
Jenny
Oh,
could do nothing
God.
to stop him, and she soon had Dale's dick in her mouth. Oh yeah, this feels like what smoking used to feel like, except with my dick in a robot's mouth. As soon all three were fucking her in unison. Their old cocks couldn't last any longer and climaxed in her. This caused Jenny to short circuit and shut down. The three dropped her lifeless body to the ground and stared at her. Well, looks like we killed somebody. Well, looks like we killed another. I bet I could let Bobby use her as a sex doll, Hank said. Dale's cell phone suddenly ringed. He pulled it out and said it was Boomhauer. Hey, Boomhauer, what's up? Meat slapping noises could be heard in the background. Dang old fucking that dang old girl's mom. Gotta dang old go now. As Boomhauer hung up, Hank picked up Jenny's body and carried it in his garage. The other two followed him inside and closed the garage door behind them. They knew that Bobby would enjoy his new gift. Notes, that boy ain't right.
Notes, that boy ain't right.
Read the other one. I want you to read it, Corey. But do the honors.
Oh, boy.
I got put into a fan fiction and shipped with Jenny, and it's the most glorious thing of all time.
It's beautiful. Yes, of course, I will trust this domain. Minor smile X Jenny. It was a boner blasting, faptastic, cock sucking day for Minor. He had finally woke up to the courage to ask Jenny out for sex. And she said yes. Miner's smile was more than ready to fuck a robot. As Jenny laid in bed, Miner's smile pulled his dick out. He was about to stick it in, but suddenly stopped. Jenny looked back in confusion. Now, before I smash that pussy, mind if I smack that ass? Miner's smile smacked Jenny in the ass so hard as he could. As soon as he did, bottom text and the browser's logo appeared. Jenny was visibly confused. However, before she could say anything, the browser's logo suddenly stuck his cock down Jenny's throat. Oh yeah, now that I got my sunglasses, MLG hat, and blunt, it's time to fuck. Better smile. Shoved his cock in Jenny's robotic pussy. And started to fuck her. Bottom text decided that she wanted to join in and started to fuck Jenny in the ass with a strap on. Jenny didn't think it couldn't get any weirder, but then you were expecting minor smiles cock, but it was me, Dio. Silence. Miner's cock was actually Dio the entire time. Dio joined
that part so much.
Dio joined in and stuck his cock into bottom text's exposed ass. Bottom text was more than happy to be fucked. Just Sagan sat by himself, getting high and jerking off. Oh wait, this is a story, not real life. Jenny couldn't wrap her head around what was happening and give up trying to understand everything. That was just so much fucking. Of course, the amount of fucking quickly exhausted Jenny. Everyone kept fucking Jenny's body and didn't stop until Snotty Boy. Oh god. Until Snotty Boy arrived. Oh god, he's in this fiction. Snotty Boy revealed himself to be a god and killed everyone in the room. You guys were stupid. Now, if you excuse me, I gotta go drink my juice. Miners. Oh, that was you that said that. I thought that was Snotty Boy. What the fuck?
It was. It's just mentioning that I died.
Oh, my smile left the world of the living and became a meme ghost. As Snotty Boy was leaving, he could sense him. Snotty Boy smiled and finally left. Bottom text. Finna deletus thy robot beatus.
Yeet. That one was so old. I'm so happy we're uploading that shit to YouTube. That stuff's a classic, bro.
I just can't wait for the Phineas one.
Oh, we need Hot Shock for that one, though.
I know.
We need him. Need. The Phineas one is gonna be an all-time fucking classic video. Okay, there's basically a buddy of ours named Hot Shock. We call him Nick sometimes. He's the funniest motherfucker, and he like compliments us perfectly. We're gonna get him in for the next recording, and we're gonna be reading a story where Phineas and Ferb blackmail Phineas's mom into sex. You heard it here first, folks. You heard it here first.
Yes.
We might just upload that as like a shorter bonus reading. I could see us doing that. I don't know if we need to do like a whole nother recording, but like we need to do that one story especially.
Yeah, but got a question though. What would the thumbnail be like now after all this?
I'm just gonna edit a bunch of like I'm just gonna edit Jenny and like fucking Overwatch stuff. And then just have like a bunch of Michael Bay explosions in the background and like a bunch of dildos like layered over it. And it's just gonna say something like the most fucked up I need to give it some really dumb clickbait title.
Make sure it says gone sexual.
Reading fan fictions gone sexual.
No, we can come up with something better than that.
Ooh, reading scripture gone section.
Okay, that one's bit. Okay, that one's better.
Fuck, I don't know what I'll just improvise. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, all right. We'll think about it. Until then,
Yeah, I'll have to think on that one. That's not gonna be that's not gonna be for a while anyway, because we still gotta upload the fucking Mario one.
yeah, we still have to upload that.
Shit was so funny. Yeah. Also, be sure to like when you censor stuff, either edit like a fucking either edit a Call of Duty line that says like tactical nuke incoming, beep beep beep, or just like edit hentai moding.
All right.
Actually, oh wait, no, you can edit in the Crash Bandicoot. Whoa. Or the fucking like or like the Crash Bandicoot power up thing, the Ooga Baga.
But it has to be almost ear rapey loud.
Wait, hold on. How is the audio on this whole video? Was I about as loud as you were?
Yeah, it's just that there were some bits with Sunio, but other than that,
Yeah,
it should be fun.
Sunio, dude, you will fucking go from like having a top of the line goddamn like Twitch streamer microphone, like gifted to you by NASA gods or some bullshit. Like, you'll have like a supercomputer fucking Mr. Beast mic 1 minute, and then you'll have like a fucking Martian connection that sounds like you're from the moon. Like it'll sound like you're fucking orbiting around Saturn and trying to get a good glimpse at the eclipse. Like, it'll sound like you just got shot off into space, and then you're just like hanging out with the aliens at Area 51, and you're like, "Yo, can you come pick me up, Mom?" Like that's the kind of connection that would have. The goddamn fucking Spaceballs internet connection. All right, we gotta go, everyone.
Spaceballs internet connection.
You've never seen Spaceballs?
I have seen
Of course.
Spaceballs.
Dude, have you seen Spaceballs?
Did he leave?
I don't think he's been here for a while. Actually, I haven't heard him talk in like almost 10 minutes.
Oh damn! Hope he's okay.
Yeah, like I said, his mic this time it literally just like disappeared into the fucking ether. Like I said.
Oh. Although
that shit has now his mic has like ascended to the next dimension.
Oh no. I remember when the ether was like the fucking was like a fucking April Fool's prank that Minecraft pulled up one time.
Well, the manifesting out of the ether can just be like a void that leads to nowhere. It's not just a Minecraft thing. That's an actual thing. Well, it's a term that people use anyway. It's weird.
I know.
Anyway.
But for
honest,
Sonic fans, there was like another thing called null space. It's just a bunch of empty void shit.
For Super Smash Bros., it's called Subspace.
Yes.
Anyway, to be honest, I actually have to get going now because I gotta take a shit
Whoa!
really bad. And I have to go to bed because it's like 5 in the morning. So,
oh shit! Yeah, you might have to go. All right.
Yeah. So just like let Sue know that I had to go. What a way to end this recording, though. We really ended off on a bang tonight.
Yes, we are. Yes. Yes, we did.
Hot Shock, we coming for you, Cracker.
All right.
Legit, I gotta go. Now I gotta take a number 1 and a number 2. So, yeah, you guys have fun.
All right. See ya.
Yeah, later, later, bros.
Later.